And we are recording.
All right. Well, welcome to the Diary of Ishi. Last week, we had quite a many things happen. We finally arrived at the city. I'm looking it up right now.
Zalfari.
Zalfari, yes. We finally made it there. The woman and her 3 children ended up in Zalfari safely. And we kind of said our goodbyes to Peace the Tiefling upon entering. First point when we get there, the party goes into a bar to rest and find some lodging, and we all walk in on a ghoul getting the absolute piss kicked out of him. So, with some help from Hane and Orca, we manage to get them to stop, and they leave the bar. And once we're there, everyone gets some drinks, we have some food, and we kind of hear about the very anti-ghoul sentiment that's present in the town. A light bit of racism for all of us to enjoy. And along with Hane and the ghoul, there comes a decision where they decide to talk to the Lord Commander about allowing the school to join the military school for all of this. And in the meanwhile, a water genasi may have gotten a little too rowdy and drunk, but that's hardly the most important part. Once they make it to the military school and talk to both commanders, they manage to get this ghoul, I believe his name was Buck, a place in the school in exchange for figuring out some reports of tampered meat in a patty shop.
As a correction, these are captains, not commanders.
Captains, thank you.
That difference is life or death here. So, it's important to get that right.
Captains, gotcha. And I do believe that is what happened.
Militaristic bullshit is what it is. Fucking military bitches.
Yes.
Eats.
So yes, the party was tasked with investigating rumors of poisoning happening at Mud Pie Maggie's.
That's what it was. I also said the lady from Sweeney Todd, but I knew that wasn't
right. Mrs. Moody's pie shop or something like that. I can't think of it.
Miss Levette's pie shop.
Yeah. Mrs. Levitt.
Yes.
Thank you.
I couldn't mute in time to say it. I was so excited to say it.
No, I prefer
I'm just
her,
proud of Josh for knowing it.
I
love Sweeney Todd.
Listen, I just prefer her more cynical sister, Mrs. Leavitt.
Hi, Joob Joob.
Well, then
why are you running away? We need to watch Sweeney Todd together.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I own it somewhere.
It's either on Max or Amazon Prime.
Well, I think I actually own it.
Sitting in the super minority of people who don't like Sweeney Todd.
It's okay to be wrong and Canadian.
Gosh!
I mean, the Canadians are often wrong. Are we surprised?
Yeah, I was about to say, why'd you say the same thing twice?
Honestly, just not a fan of most of Tim Burton movies. That's just me.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, well, you can see yourself out.
Corpse Bride is a solid one. I will always love Corpse Bride.
Who will you have to fight with then, Joshua? Where will you let out?
Yeah, no, yeah, she's got to stay. She's got to stay. I changed my mind.
No, we like Tori around here.
Don't speak for all of us, Josh.
Yeah, you're right.
Just remember, you're legally not allowed to kick me out because I'm the only minority.
What do you mean? There's women here.
I'm the only real minority. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Actually, you're not. I'm sorry.
I actually think statistically women are 51% of the population.
I don't like to point out that B is not white.
I am not.
Well, it's like, I'm different. I'm not gonna get super deep into this, but it'd be different if you weren't white.
Not.
Alright. So you were in on the heist, you just didn't like your cut.
So with the half the party, roughly, being tasked with investigating Mud Pie Maggie's, and the other half was last at the bar.
Being tasked with looking after Orca.
Yeah, being tasked with looking after Orca, and Pieces there, also getting sloppy wasted.
Ooh.
That's not true. She's only having a drink, but it was fun to say.
I misheard that as Pieces, and I was like, "Who the fuck was that?" That wasn't the ghoul's name. His name is Buck.
No, Pieces is actually the moniker that the 3 goblins in a trench coat that make up Peace go by.
I mean,
They're the Pieces.
listen, that's a great name for a fucking flesh golem.
It is. Yeah. Anyway, so let's head to the people at the tavern.
I don't like the thought of that. Oh,
You shouldn't.
don't.
There's no part of a flesh golem that's pleasant.
No.
The flesh golem that's made exclusively out of butts.
All right,
We're done.
derail is done. Let's head back to the people at the tavern. Was there anything you guys were trying to do while you're here? Anybody you wanted to talk to? Harass? Intimidate?
Orca's just doing it all.
Name.
I mean,
So, I mean,
I don't know of anyone in Zalfari, so it doesn't make sense for Wolfheart to know anyone here.
yeah, I have no idea about this town.
Yeah, so I don't at present have anything other than making sure Orca doesn't.
The only
Archer.
person harassing anybody is just Orca.
And it's
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
like
yeah.
getting in your face about it. So,
No, I don't have any complications I'd like to seek out on my own, but feel free to throw them in my face and see what happens.
Done. No.
Christ, you're too ready for that one.
Don't
Rolls
say
on a table. All right, so there's a dragon.
Sweet.
No, this is the perfect time for duck dice, Tori. It's a duck dragon.
All right, you guys avoid all complications at the bar.
Damn
That's
it.
actually really impressive. somehow.
Aren't we glad?
No.
Yeah, I am, because your ass ain't doing shit right now.
Listen, I was perfectly ready to do a smite. I could still do it. Would it be good? It's a totally different story.
I
Listen,
can heal hit him.
I was ready for someone to be entirely too into Orca's deal, and Wolfheart having to be like, no.
Yeah, suddenly
Nope,
a
nope,
fire,
nope.
water, earth, and air genasi all show up at the
my
same time.
god.
It's
Holy
the Avatar. Get him.
Yeah, yeah,
Runs.
My
Yeah,
honor.
yeah. That's secretly been Random Flower Name's whole purpose, to find the Avatar.
A water
Anyway.
genasi to rule them all.
Exactly.
Or genasi.
So, seeing as you guys have nothing, we'll go back to investigative prime.
Dynamic trio.
Are we at the shop?
You have, last we did, you guys were tasked with going there.
Okay, I can't remember if we
Yeah.
got there yet.
Mm-mm.
Now we were heading in that direction. Is where we ended.
Alright. Then we continue traveling there.
How do we want to handle this? Are we just gonna walk in and be like, "I want to buy pie," and then take the pie with us to see if they're actually poisoned?
Do any of us even know how to tell if they're poisoned other than just consuming them?
Listen, have you got a better idea than just giving it to the Skelly Man?
Yeah, I figured we'd just bring it back to the inn.
I was just asking.
That'd be the easiest way to do it.
Did you
And
want to
then-
snoop around while we were there, or no? We just checked the pie first.
I mean, if we're able to.
Well, you
Um,
see, you have this wonderful ability to walk through walls, and I have this wonderful ability to make you invisible while you do it. It really is an awesome combination.
I agree. The problem is, if shit kind of hit the fan while I was doing that, then I just have you two to back me up. Or it'd probably be better to have everybody to back me up.
Mathematically, that just makes sense.
Yeah, so like this is just like a introductory investigation, and then once we know for sure that it is poison, then we can bring everybody around and go full force. Find out what is really going on.
It's like, I just don't want it to be two people who really don't like each other that are my backup when they have no teamwork to speak of, and I will be left for dead.
Yeah, I'm like getting like James Bond interrogated while you two are arguing in the van, and you don't hear me asking, like yelling for help.
Yeah, they're sitting there arguing, and Hane's like, Jenga, 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 hello!
Baster! Baster!
The tower is on the ground! Jenga, please help!
Well, let's see if we can go get Pie to go then.
I do love pie to go.
What if she just doesn't give the poison pies to people who are leaving with them, you know? Also, this captain's gave us very little information about the crimes that this person was committing, I have to say.
Well, yeah, he wants us to prove ourselves, and so we
Well,
have
no,
to.
I know, but I mean, even the basics of like, were these people dying at home? Were these people dying there? Where were all the people dying? I feel like that's a pretty simple.
He wants us to go from scratch.
To be fair, he
From
didn't
scratch.
tell you people were dying. He just said that there was rumors that Mud Pie Maggie was poisoning her clients.
It's
In a
true.
non-lethal way.
There's other types of poison.
She's like, I just want you guys to feel sick for a day.
Maybe-
Like, what is she, like, the
Eternal
world's,
constipation
she's
poison.
just like the world's worst prankster? Like, what?
They're special pies. She's just making everybody high.
Yeah, everybody's just wicked high at work.
Man, what did they put in that pie?
That's what actually happened. The captain ate a pie, got really, really just like blazed, and then like missed catching a criminal, and now he's just pissed like about his record.
That's why he's so fat. He got the munchies.
The obviously the answer is the dose is too high, so everyone just starts getting anxiety because of it.
Yeah, this whole town's on edge.
Anyway,
Sounds like these people need to learn how to handle their pie.
you guys arrive at Mud Pie Maggie's. It is right off the main street. You guys would have passed it on your way in. However, it's a very rundown building. It doesn't really stand out much otherwise.
Place still in business because it's like the only place that makes something that's like slightly out of the norm for food. Like, why? How is this still here? Why do people keep coming here?
Yeah, I mean, I saw this place on the way in, and I did not think it was open. I thought it was just like an abandoned building.
Yeah. This doesn't exactly scream food safe, you know?
Maybe it's not on purpose. Maybe it's just like mold getting into
Yeah,
the
maybe she's
pie.
accidentally poisoning people just because of how, like, unclean this building is. Just like some food handling and safety violations going on. That's the actual problem.
All right. Do you guys head inside?
Is it open? Is
Yeah,
there a
is
door?
There is a door.
Okay.
Is it busy?
Decently. You walk inside and you can see that there is this, a small crowd of people.
What in the? That's you know what? I'm less concerned about the poisoning. This is what really confuses me.
You do also see a sign in the window that advertises that same 50% off sale that you had seen on the bulletin board when you first got here.
50%
Right.
more poison. Woo!
And there's just no one noticed the very small sign in the window as you're walking in that says caution, pies may contain poison.
There's actually just like the symbol that like notifies you that something is poisonous, like the little like
Skull and crossbones.
logo. Yeah. And then it's just like, oh,
That's just the pie shop's logo.
yeah.
It's like lets everybody know. It's like nothing illegal here. She's actually like warns everybody that comes in.
Yeah. That's how she gets away with it legally, is that you're consenting by like because of that in the window.
It's like the Surgeon General warning on like a pack of cigarettes that everybody ignores.
Yeah. It's actually not even like a sticker or anything in the window. It's been like carved into the glass, like scratched into the glass.
All right. So you guys head inside. As you go in, the inside is actually significantly nicer than the outside.
Oh.
It is well cleaned. The exterior deterioration does not seem to follow inside as you enter into a nice, cozy pie shop.
What if it's just that they're actual mud pies, like made of mud, and that's why people are getting sick?
Guess we'll find out.
As you enter in, there's a bell that dings on the door, and a woman standing behind the counter spins around and calls out to you, even amongst the few people that are waiting in line. Howdy, y'all! It's nice to see some new faces.
Slightly taken aback. Not the vibe I was expecting at Mud Pie Maggie's.
Is that the voice we're going with for this?
Slightly taken aback. I don't have a face.
He's stupid. He's so dumb. Slightly taken aback, but you'll never know it. Like, motherfucker.
I'm offended that you're offended.
Is there like a line to check out, or
Yeah, there is a line to order, yes.
okay, cool. Get in line.
All right. Yeah, a few people ahead of you. There's 4 people in line ahead of you. There is a variety of pies. So you have all of your typical berry pies. There are various meat pies, as well as the selectable mystery pie, which isn't a mystery. They just take some various things from other aspects of the menu and add them into a pie. So you basically roll dice, and that gets added to the pie as an ingredient. So you could have like a blueberry chicken pie.
Ew.
Interesting.
Even my toddler wouldn't eat that.
This is a pie version of that one bar I went to that one time.
Oh God.
Yeah, is you roll like I think it was like 4 d20s, and it was the d20s decide what type of alcohol is in it, what type of mixer is in it, what type of like garnish is in it, and what you drink it out of.
Nice. The
Interesting.
board game, video game bar I worked at way back when, how you would roll d20 for shots, and they were like significantly cheaper if you got them via the rolling the dice.
I mean, that's fair.
Because it was just like, and so man, it used to be my goal every night to see like just how many times I could get people to buy shots by rolling a dice, because it sounds so fun.
It's cheaper.
It's cheaper and it's so much more amusing, and it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, until someone just keeps rolling ones and it's some awful shit.
I can't remember what one was.
You have
It
to
wasn't
pick a new
great.
shot.
No, it was some.
No,
it was-
I would prefer that to most alcohols. So that's not. No, it's obviously something awful.
I think it was on a
Water.
rotator, so that like if
It's
you
just
had like regulars and stuff, they would
straight
not
shot
have
of
to-
just the juice in the bottom of the sardine can. Just straight shot of that. There you go.
No.
Universal.
Very common
revival.
option on
God
one
damn
was
it, Ryan! I
Jaeger.
hate you so fucking much. Fuck you. That's disgusting.
It was all
Oh, yeah.
alcohol. Don't let Ryan fool.
No.
I know it was.
No. Let yourself be fooled by me. It's funnier that way.
All right.
While we're in line, I would like to kind of like naturally insert myself into a conversation with one of the other like people, and like see like what they're planning on getting at the pie shop and what they've kind of heard about this place.
You can do that.
Cool.
Go ahead and just make a charisma check to see how much they're willing to talk to you about it.
Alright. Could this be persuasion?
You're not really trying to persuade them of anything.
Well,
It's just
shit.
natural charm.
Yeah.
Natural
well-
charm.
People want to talk to you.
Well, shit.
You spoke up before I could, so have fun, buddy.
What if I use my background feature that basically, like, it's like fast talking, where it's like,
You try to trick
What?
these people into letting you into their conversation? What is this?
I'm not, no, it's just like, it's like almost like you're like dominating the conversation with like a line of questioning type of thing,
Okay.
but like subtly.
So you're
Then I'd say you have
bullying your way
advantage.
into their conversation.
Then I will say you have advantage on your roll.
Okay, I'll take that.
Double that one. Let's go.
15.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine enough.
Oh, thank God, the other was a 4.
That was not good.
They tell you that they come here because it's cheap, and there's only a few items on the menu that they can actually eat, without regurgitating it.
What type of items are on the menu that cause regurgitation?
Most of the berry pies, the banana nut pie is not exactly the best. So most of the meat
Actually, they just
pies.
uses terrible ingredients. Wait, most of the meat pies, all of berry pies, and banana nut pie?
Yeah.
How many are left?
Honestly,
She's really good with whipped pies. The whipped pies are fine.
She's got like this like whipped pate kind of thing, and that works.
the
If
the
the
chocolate-
meat is like airy enough, it's okay.
the chocolate cream pie is pretty good. Stay away from the mystery pie. I mean, chocolate cream is my go-to. But even it's kind of like, you know.
Do you know if they have like a It's kind of a delicacy. I'm not sure if you'd have it around here. Maybe like a blood moose pie.
What the hell is that?
Don't worry about it.
The fuck?
Why are,
It's like
why are,
holding her
why are
gag,
you
she's like-
bloodying moose? Or meese?
Oh, it's just it's just a name.
Goose.
It's just a name. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. You're thinking too hard. Don't worry about it.
Moosin?
It's goose.
Neeson.
Plural
Liam
for moose
Neeson.
is goose, obviously.
The plural for moose is goose.
Thought it was meese.
There's a goose in the hoose.
No, that's a very common misconception.
The plural of moose is moose. It's the same as the singular.
Yes, it is.
No, as we know.
I'm pretty sure it's meese, but that's fine.
No.
I
You're
bought
allowed
2
to think
boxes
that.
of donuts.
Whatever I wanted.
Reality can be whatever I want it to be.
So you guys come here just for one pie that is okay
Uh-huh.
because it's cheap?
That's correct.
Well, I guess that 50% off deal is really helping the
Is it-
business then.
Quick question, is it always 50% off? Like, is that just a permanent thing?
No, this is a nice deal, though.
Oh, okay. So you can get twice as many mediocre pies. You're just looking at them like, I don't understand. Why are you subjecting yourself to this?
This is cheap. It's much better than eating at some of the other places around here. Even the barracks. I mean, their cooking is bad, but
I'm starting to think this whole town has a problem. I'm getting the vibe that this is actually somebody's actually just trying to put poor freaking Maggie like out of business because they're not getting customers because they're even worse at cooking than she is. This is what I'm coming to understand.
Yeah, there's a rival pie shop owned by the captain, and he wants her out of here.
Alright, well I think you're up. Sure to the line moving. Like,
oh yeah, thanks. Maggie, I'll have 8 chocolate cream pies, please.
Jesus.
technically only 4. The cost of 4.
And before long, he is served up and is ready to go.
Like, is
And he
he gonna eat all those today? Goddamn.
Oh, he just leaves
I
with
know.
them.
I was gonna say, I was like, chocolate cream can't keep very long.
Right? Yeah. It's like.
And like,
Is he buying
what
it for
are-
his whole fucking family or what?
yeah, like what's the refrigeration situation like in
No,
fantasy
no.
land?
What is refrigeration?
Obviously, he was the one that was elected to go down to Maggie's today and get the pies for the whole platoon.
Actually, yeah, you know what? He's probably buying them for like the whole barracks.
He did mention the barracks. Yeah, he must be a military guy.
Was he in uniform? Were we all just missing that?
He was not in uniform.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to be in uniform.
I know, but that would have been really obvious. I'd have been like, yes, he was literally a guard.
I will also point out he paid 8 copper.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Wow.
Oh my. Well, no wonder everybody's getting sick. She literally is. There's no way any of these ingredients are real. She's
Yeah,
disguising
the
all
over-under
of
on
these
this-
ingredients.
The
She's
over-under on this
disguising-
It's
bullshit.
all sawdust.
She's disguising chocolate for mud. The berries are like, she pretends that they're like different kinds of berries when in reality she just goes out into the woods and picks some random shit off a bush and it's all the same, but she's using some
Fuck
sort
yeah,
of magic to like make them look different or just coloring or something.
Nah,
Oh my-
it's not even that. She just went straight to the stable and came back.
Ew! Why would you say that? Oh,
Distressing.
the word. Ugh. Hate you so much.
And it's one of you guys is up next, and she goes, "All right, what can I help you with?"
I push Elias in front.
Hey, wait, what's up? What am I doing?
This is the tribute.
Order something.
You're ordering something at the pie counter. Go.
Oh. Okay. I'd like a blueberry.
A blueberry pie, I hope.
Oh no, just like a blueberry. If you got
You
it.
just want a blueberry.
If you got it. If not, I'll take the pie. But
All right, here's a blueberry on the house.
thank you. Appreciate it. Look at RNG, and I'm like, you're up, kid.
Can't even
RNG.
remember the name. My plan is going swimmingly.
Just give Elias a look like you just got a blueberry.
I mean, yeah, I like blueberries.
Coward.
Hey, darling, what can I get for you?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I can't even get out of this by being like, do you have anything without meat? Because, like, there's a whole selection of meatless pie.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And they're equally bad other than chocolate cream, but I don't trust that. Is
You shouldn't trust any of this. Let's be real here.
a place called Mud Pie Maggie's selling chocolate cream pie.
I would like to point out that you guys never actually said you would eat this. You were just
Yeah,
bringing
I
this
was
back
like,
so we
why
can
don't
investigate this.
exactly? Like,
Does
what are we
the-
freaking out about? Just like, we don't
It's
have
just-
to
it's
eat it in front of her.
Right? It's the thought that counts, alright? And in this moment, it's the only thing I can think of is how gross these probably are. Mr. Man came out and went, yeah, I can't eat any of these without vomiting except for, like, one of them, but it's okay. And then he paid 1 copper piece per pie. I am... This character is not meant for gross stuff.
He paid 2 copper pieces, actually. It was a 50% off sale loan.
You got 8 pies, and you paid copper? So...
Yeah, they're normally 2 copper each.
Well, yes, I know, but that makes it... It's even worse that she let them go for 1, is what I'm
Yep.
saying. She's like, I
Listen.
can take the hit off of a copper. Oh, alright, I will walk up to the counter. Hi there. What is your... Excluding the meat. Because, no thank you, as I look at them in a weird gray color.
I don't know why I expected. What is your fucking deal?
That's my thing.
What is your...
What's
Sure.
like your whole deal?
What's your least...
Hey, what the fuck is your
Popular
what
pie.
is your damage?
Mystery pie.
I don't like to... Okay, above mystery pie.
Mystery pie.
Gotta be the, no, it's definitely one of the meat pies. But it's
Excluding
a
the
tie...
meat pies.
Oh, excluding the meat pies.
Yeah, we're not... No meat for me.
Probably the mixed nut.
Mixed up.
Mixed nut. Okay, I will take 1 mixed nut pie, and, you know, only here in town for so long, and you know what they say. You only live for nearly 1,000 years, so, why don't we also try 1 surprise pie?
One of the mysteries.
Yeah, yes, the mystery pie.
You got it. She puts 2 dice down in front of you. Go ahead and roll 2d8.
The fucking regret in that. Well, we only live twice, I guess. Wow.
We only live way more than the average human, but...
Yeah, it's fine. If this
I
kills
only
you,
live twice.
yeah, it's
Alright.
fine.
Yeah, you got a strawberry steak pie.
Oh,
Oh god. Oh god.
that is violence.
Look, Elias, your blood pie is here.
That don't look like blood pie. That look like something else.
Man,
That was me. Ren's still not talking to you.
Hmm.
not even to insult him?
No, nothing. Complete.
Wow.
Anytime we're having conversation, she would literally only be looking at Hane and looking directly at Hane, even if Elias was talking.
She did mention
She
that
would be
last week, too.
answering. Oh yeah, it still hasn't.
Oh, no,
we
no, I
still
know.
have not left the.
I know. It's just it's worse than Briar. Briar would at least snipe at you.
This is like Mean Girl from.
It's just like high school all over again. Fuck.
I give her however much.
Two
I owe.
copper.
Copper.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know if that mystery pie would maybe run me a whole extra
Nope.
copper, but
Oh,
so
listen.
much worse. So much worse.
It's because you didn't roll the really expensive ingredient.
Because it's half and half.
Could have
The
got
worst part,
mango
what I'm
crab.
curious
You could have got
is-
mango crab.
I'm curious, was steak or strawberry the 8? You know?
Strawberry.
Oh God. I-
One is just uncooked squash.
One is
Are they, like,
overcooked
just-
squash.
Did she give us like two
Oh,
pies?
yeah,
Do I get two
worse.
pies? Are they like packaged?
Yeah, they're packaged.
Okay. I take my
she
two
just
pie
wings
packages
them at you.
with a very sweet smile. And like I'm not dying on the inside. And bless your heart. Thank you very much. Try not to gag.
Thanks for
Um,
coming in.
Honey, I'm from the south. I know what that means. Fuck you too.
Hane walks up. And
Well,
he
aren't you
says-
just a mysterious man?
Field trips.
Like me, a bit of a mystery.
Oh no. I don't like.
Making yourself write that down. Write that down.
I don't want to be here anymore. I'm not even that.
Yeah. Yeah, Hane is a different style of uncomfortable. Is he says, all right. What do you recommend?
Mystery pie.
Oh, my favorite is definitely the pineapple crab.
Ah, fuck. I was close. Wrong tropical fruit.
Funny enough, those
Something
actually don't
about-
sound terrible.
Adding
I mean,
in
no,
a
it
little bit of
doesn't.
sweet with the savory crab.
And then you just drown it in sausage
That's-
gravy.
That sounds like that would be a mystery, but that's just one that you just already have.
Well, that's the one I make, because it's for me. You have to roll for it. Hope you get it.
Ah.
Bullshit!
Alright. Bullshit. What's to stop me from just getting a pineapple pie and a crab pie?
You could do that. That is one way of doing it.
Hmm.
Comes back over. She's like, but then you take all the mystery out of it.
You know, I'm really into trying like new things. So
Oh,
why
you
don't I
want to try
just-
some of Maggie?
it's just like a awkward pause. It was just... Yeah. So anyway,
Is Maggie a pie, or what are we?
The only way to deal with that. Anyways,
We're just watching us out of a corner of her eye, just wanting to see.
oh god.
So anyway, why don't you just give me like one of everything, and I'll just mix and match how I please.
All right. Yeah, I guess. Whip you up one of everything. 16 copper.
All right.
It takes her a while, but she does whip up all 16 pies.
you say one of everything, does that include mystery pie?
I didn't assume.
I'm basically like
I know you're
making my own
making your
mystery.
own, but
I think actually, Josh was.
you don't get to roll the dice.
I think with 2d8, that's not 16. That's 64.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Math.
Nice.
Well, there's 8 ingredients on each side. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. 16
Yeah,
pies.
so it'd be 16 pies.
Yeah.
There's 64
they're not all
64
mystery pies.
combinations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. Gotcha.
I was like, wait, did I do my math wrong? No,
Yeah.
it's 8 is 16.
I wasn't sure if it was 8 fruit and 8 meats.
It is, yeah.
And one of them's crab. Interesting. While she's doing her work, is there like a couple of things I want to check?
Is there a note nearby? Is there a page in this place?
No,
You gotta ask.
I was gonna ask, first, like, anything weird about her? Like, is she like
Yeah, what does
hiding
Maggie
what she
look
looks like? Yeah, I was like, because like I don't think you really described her when
Yeah,
we
I
first
did
got
forget
there.
to describe her, yes.
Yeah.
She is a large woman. She is human. Her hair is very unkept and it's long. It rides down to just above her butt. And she is a brunette. Her face is generally unkept. She has a lot of like breakouts. Her teeth are crooked. She doesn't seem to be able to fully open one eye. But she has no visible scars.
Alright. And she's not like hiding anything
She is
at
not
all.
hiding anything about herself.
Okay. And then I'd also like to vibe check the pies.
Sure. Do we have a roll for that? I don't remember.
It's either investigation or insight, depending on like
I'd say it's
I guess.
probably more
mine was
investigation.
investigation.
And then I get advantage because of
The
my
vibe check
Yeah,
depends on what we're doing, but they're
Yeah.
all vibe checks.
investigation then.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody must always be able to vibe check.
It's become a staple of our group.
Yeah, it's now a requirement. There must
Hey,
be
natural
one
20.
vibe checker.
Eyes
Hey,
seem completely normal. There is nothing
by
off
mud
about them.
baggy standards.
They are
What's it-
baked pies.
All right. As she's like finishing up the 16 separate pies that are all single ingredient pies, I say, you know what? Why don't I also get just like a mystery pie to go with it? Just a nice mixture with your handiwork on it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll the dice and let's see what you get.
Just to see if there's like something she does to the mixed pies that makes them extra fucking gross or something. I don't know.
Sure. You got
Snake
the pineapple
eyes!
crab.
Oh shit!
I got the pineapple crab.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
All right.
That's
yeah,
disgusting.
she acknowledges your luck and makes you a pineapple crab pie.
Where is she getting pineapple from? Is my question.
Well, that's
Same
a
place
great
she gets the
question.
crab.
The crab, I feel like, is more. Crab is a little bit. No, you can get crab in like northern waters, so that's not.
Yeah, but like if you're gonna go to the trouble to get pineapple, you might as well get some tropical crab.
I don't think she's going through the
Well,
trouble of anything, really.
And
I would like to point out this
considering
place
the
is
shipping
so-
lanes, that's gonna take a while to get here regardless.
Yeah, this is
Oh
this
yeah.
place is so fucking landlocked. I don't even want to think about it.
See, it's a good thing that Orca got drunk so that Wolfheart
I mean, it's only like 3 weeks to Ken Kola.
That's fine.
That's actually, no, what? There. That's why she's importing all of her ingredients. They have all gone bad by the time they get here. That is why
Entirely
everyone's
possible,
excited.
yeah.
She actually has the best of intentions, just the slowest shipping known to mankind.
Yeah, just terrible shipping.
Yeah.
Anything, really.
All right. Yeah, you pay 1 additional copper for 17 total copper, and
A
She-
baker's dozen and a half.
she bakes up a pineapple crab pie.
Now the weirdest thing that could happen now is if Hane for some reason recognizes the smell. Like at some point in his past life he's come into contact with these pies before.
These were the pies that killed me.
This is actually, yeah, what did you in?
They were so gross they blew up my head.
That's actually what happened to Hane.
Well, I found the experience mind blowing.
Oh.
But
Yeah. That's what.
Pain and suffering, actually. There we go.
Pain and suffering.
and that's the episode title.
All right. You
No,
guys
that's
roll
the-
out of here with your 19 pies and a blueberry.
Wait,
Huh.
wait.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Wait.
Okay, you a broken crosswalk? Get to the point.
No. I will
Walk
get to
sign to
stop.
cross.
I'll actually go back up to the counter, and I'll
All
just
right.
sort of like, Meg, I have a question for you, if you don't mind.
I don't mind, and I might have an answer.
Oh, wonderful. Is this like your lifelong dream? How long have you been doing this? What's your story, Maggie? I'm so curious.
Well, I opened up this shop about 6 months ago. I always wanted to be a baker. I grew up on a farm, raising all types of animals, most of which are selectable options here today. And, yeah. I guess you could say this has been a lifelong dream of mine.
Are you from here, from Zalfari, or did you?
No, I grew up in the farms to the south.
So you picked here because of proximity.
Well, no, I moved here a few years ago. I was married. My husband at the time wanted to join the army, so we came up here. And I don't know what happened to him. He just left one day.
He just
Oh.
left
He just left.
with the army.
Well, the army's still here.
Well, I know, but they come and go in groups sometimes. But he didn't join the army.
Is that what happens? That explains why I
Sometimes.
stopped seeing people after a few months.
Like regular customers, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if they're in the army, then chances are, yeah, they're just sent off to wherever they need them.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Most of them are probably in the big city, Koskoroba. I'm sure if you went there, you'd probably see a few familiar faces.
Well, that would be quite the vacation. But I can't
it-
leave because then nobody's here to run the pie shop.
It's just you? You run this all by yourself?
All by myself.
I gotta ask, Maggie, where do you get pineapple from? I don't...
Oh, I get it imported.
From... where?
You know, I don't really know.
You don't know? You don't... Do you get them from somebody else who imports them for you?
Well, there's a salesman that comes through town, and I just buy them from him.
Just the pineapple, or...
Well, some of the pineapple, some of the other things that you can't get around here. Getting steak is easy. There's plenty of cows nearby, but getting crab's a little hard. It's not exactly easy to find tofu anywhere. Things like that.
Does this trader come around often? Once in a blue
Yeah,
moon?
about once a week.
Oh, are they scheduled soon, or...
Oh, he was just here yesterday.
Oh.
So you've got fresh ingredients in your pie, Missy.
Ain't that swell?
It takes everything in Ren to not have a face about that.
It's really just because of her upbringing that she's able to
Yeah.
maintain the
Yeah.
perfect facade of
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
of not cringing at the thought of these
just
pies.
'cause where she's from, used to that saving face. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, used to just completely faking it all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for answering my questions. Curious mind and whatnot.
I always appreciate a fellow inquisitive person.
You're too sweet. I
Oh, stop it.
am going to take these back to the inn, share with the friends. Can't wait.
You better enjoy those.
I will. I have to say, I probably... Steak and strawberry will not be for me. I have a friend who I'm sure will appreciate it much more than I will. Mixed nut, however, I am curious.
It is one of my favorites. I do like me some meat, though, when she looks over at Hane.
Just sort of looks over at Hane yes, everybody does love mystery meat, don't they?
I am focused on my big box of pies and hard ignoring everything happening.
I just sort of give her one of those little taps kind of on the hand don't mind him, he's just shy.
That's all right. I
He's
understand.
a bit of a hard nut to crack, if you will.
I do crack a lot of nuts.
I'm sure, as I pat my mixed nut pie, giving her a wink.
Don't worry, I won't interfere between you and the other fellow. I see him eyeing you up.
He's not even here.
Have a great day, Maggie. And we leave.
All right, you guys take your 19 pies and a blueberry and leave.
19 pies and counting. Just looking at Hane carrying his I'm like, do you want me to take some of those? That's it's a lot of it's stacked very treacherously high.
I pictured a big box that they were all in. Are they individually boxed?
19 pies. Even the big
Wow.
box is still gonna be
They are
19 pies in one
individually-
box. Yeah.
Individually boxed, but also inside of a bigger box.
Oh, okay. It's like,
Oh.
it's like I'm just comically like carrying like a big stack of pies in each
Leaning
hand.
tower of pie, like.
Oh no, a foot race through town. Not my pies.
No, as this wobbles precariously.
Whoa.
What cartoon are we in?
Definitely Scooby.
Closing shots of the people racing, and then Hane, and just closing, and then they turn down a side street 50 feet away, and there's no problem.
All right, well, let's get our delicious creations back. I'm really stumped on this one. I feel like I wonder if this is just. It can't be intentional, right? She was so nice.
Well, they also like none of the pies are saying they're poisoned.
Dead stops in her tracks and looks over at Hane like, I'm sorry.
Are
What?
you the pie whisperer?
I'm the everything whisperer.
You just say the pies aren't saying that they're.
Yeah, so you know how I can like see the spirits of things? It's not just the spirits of people.
Oh my god.
It's the spirits of objects too.
So, do you remember way back, like maybe not even a week ago, at the mention of we should stop keeping secrets, and if people are hearing voices from things and stuff, they should mention it to the group? You didn't think that was an opportune moment to mention that you could also hear the spirits of inanimate objects, Hane?
Well,
Well, it's what? What, Hane? What is it?
it's not exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how else to describe it besides that they're speaking to me, but like it's like when you look at a pie, there's like a distinct smell to it, right?
I don't really want to think about the smell of these pies, but yes, go on.
Well, just ignore these pies for a minute. Think of like different pies or different other foods.
Mhm.
It has like a distinct smell.
So you're telling me you can smell the spirits of the pies, Hane?
No, the smell. It's like I'm hearing the smell.
Okay, would you like to share anything else? Do you taste color? Can you, I don't know, see sound?
Well, I don't really taste anything because I don't eat. I don't need to
It
eat.
just walks past
you you might recall back when the fucking horse exploded. Hane referred to it as a very loud smell.
I don't recall because Ren was behind the cart trying not to puke.
Right, but you would have heard Hane describe it as a very loud smell.
I don't know if I would have heard Hane over this actual smell, but sure.
God damn it. Turns out, this isn't how it's supposed to be. It's just that Hane is also a synesthete. Has fucking synesthesia, so he.
God damn it.
That is exactly what I'm going for.
Yeah, it's basically that this is how your way of the fantasy equivalent.
No,
Please
no,
say the equivalent. Bitch folk got any eyes.
something got jumbled up when the old one left and the new one came in, and all the senses are fucked now.
Everything, all the wires got super crossed, and he's like, yeah, so I see sound, but I can
Guys, why does this
hear
music taste
smells,
spicy?
and I can taste color. And everyone just looks at him like, you can what now? You what, mate?
You what, mate?
And just like muttering to herself under her breath, like every single person got a weird spirits and ghosts and smells, and it's just like
Because not all of us can have a whimsical backstory in the Feywild.
Where was whimsical?
Shut up.
It's just whimsy with a side of
Trauma.
yeah.
Listen,
Sadness.
listen. What is a whimsical life in the Feywild other than deeply disguised trauma? Let's be real.
Fair enough. Yeah, we make it back to the inn, hopefully, with our pies.
Yeah, you
I
make
say
it back
hopefully,
to the
but you
inn
know
in
what?
one piece with your pies.
Actually, can we not make it back with any of the pies? That would be my dream.
Sure.
I'm just okay. Wow, if there's one thing that's gonna sober Orca up, it's this.
You get mugged, and instead of taking everything, they give you 2 more pies.
They actually refund me my 2 copper.
Yeah, they're just running by and they just throw them on top of Hane's pile.
It's a pie cashback system.
Yeah, no, you guys make it back to the inn with 19 pies and 1 blueberry.
I like to think that it's just Elias just pensively studying
Yeah, just like, what does it mean?
it.
Hane, what is the blueberry saying? Or smelling?
what does it mean?
What is it smelling?
What is the meaning of a blueberry?
It's saying that it's a blueberry.
Oh, well, that's boring.
Well,
Boom,
they're not
boom.
sentient.
I didn't. I
You
know
don't
that,
know.
okay?
This one might be.
You know what? Yeah, maybe this is one of those weird sentient fruit that come around from a fucking...
Polybora.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot bigger.
Maybe it's a baby.
Yeah, just turns around.
Alright, new headcanon. The reason everyone's getting sick is because all of the fruit
It's
are the
sentient.
fucking sentient fruit, and they're trying to eat their way out of the person's
Oh
stomach.
God!
Oh god.
I was gonna say they're just trying to run out, and it's giving them upset stomachs. You went way darker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Alright,
yeah.
that's some shit I would do.
So you guys inside the tavern as you're corralling Orca, you see Hane enter
What?
very carefully
fuck?
through the door with a large, well,
Pivot.
2 large boxes, and followed by random name generator with 2 small boxes and Elias with something small in the palm of his hand.
It's just a tiny little drawstring bag.
One of those little, like, mesh ones.
Yeah.
Exactly. What the hell is this?
Orca, do you
Orca.
like steak?
Hello.
No, do not.
And strawberry?
What?
We come bearing pie that might be poisoned.
Orca hears pies and just starts stumbling over to them. And just like kind of opening up the box, is just very intrigued.
Oh yeah, no, you don't get that far. Mel had just yanks you back by the back, of, like your by
Child
your
leash.
collar.
Yeah.
No, Mel just like yanked you back by the collar of like your shirt. Definitely has a rope around your waist as like the form of child leash. It's just,
Where did you get the rope?
Everyone
have
got
rope.
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 Everyone's got 50 feet of rope. You never know you never know what you might need it for.
I don't.
Other than ketchup.
Rub it in.
Everyone has the stuff they started out with.
Come on, I'm hungry. I haven't had anything to eat.
Oh, I don't think you're... If you eat any of these, I don't think you're going to be keeping them in your body.
Why would you
Anyways.
bring pies in for people not to eat?
Listen,
How
I
does that
bought
make
2.
So why are the pies maybe poison?
We haven't figured that out yet. There's numerous reasons. At this point, it could just be ingredient based. Hane says that they don't smell like they're not normal pie. That the souls of the pies are smelling normal.
Orca
Well-
just looks at Hane, just like a little bit like
Well,
confused.
I mean,
What?
Elias hand walks up to Orca, cups her hands together, puts the blueberry in her hand, puts one hand on her shoulder, puts the other hand like on the side of her head, just gives her a nod, and then walks away.
All right. Orca's just staring at the blueberry, just like very shocked.
yeah.
What does it
Wolfhard, like,
mean?
yeah, Wolfhard just looking, like, following Elias, like, with his finger as Elias just walked away and just...
I got you this blueberry because you are also blue, and it reminded me of you.
Right.
Orca just kind of
All
holds
right,
it in her
Raylan.
hand. She just holds it in her hand. She's like, I'm afraid to eat it.
You should
Question,
be. It's probably
is it
what
an
these.
actual blueberry, or is it something that should not be fucking ingested?
Make a nature check.
Okay. Me or her?
Me.
You wouldn't be able to tell a blueberry from a fucking rock right now.
I mean,
right?
yeah, but it would be funny.
But now
Oh,
can
what
she?
the-
Looks like a
Oh,
blueberry.
no!
Well, she's not gonna eat it regardless.
Looks like a blueberry. Feels like a blueberry. Smells like a blueberry.
But doesn't
She's
taste
just gonna
like
hold it.
one.
Sounds
She's
like a
just gonna
blueberry.
hold it to herself.
It does sound like a blueberry.
I've cast detect magic just because. Why not?
There's no magic
Yeah.
present in the pie.
The blueberry
I
is
was just
magic.
wondering.
Okay.
I'm not gonna eat it. It's a gift. And then she just
So-
starts waddling towards the steps.
Yeah, you don't get very far.
Right. So anyway,
I'm going to assume one of the fruits used in these pies was apple, right?
Yes, there is an apple pie.
Okay. I do open up the apple pie box and start taking pieces of crust from it. I take the whole crusted edge of the apple pie.
Yeah, you know, you got like apple pie, cherry pie, pomegranate
Look, I need it.
pie,
It's a spell component, okay?
durian pie.
the crust of an apple pie is a spell component.
Yeah, for Nather's mischief, for the one that to make people like fucking laugh or whatever, you need a crust of apple pie.
Are
That's
you already
hilarious,
casting
actually.
that?
Yes, but there was pie at whatchamacallit? I specifically asked for pie back when we were in Night Alpha.
Does it consume the pie crust? You can't just use the same pie crust?
Probably, but this is more fun this way.
Okay.
Wow, sorry, I'm not metagaming my pie crust, Mike. I have the
Anyway,
opportunity for pie right in front of me, I'm taking it.
so the reason why we have all these pies is because in order to get Buck allowed into joining the military, the captain wanted us to investigate a series of poisonings happening with the local pie shop.
Mud pie mag.
What kind of poisoning?
We have no idea.
Well, we talked to a couple of the other patrons, and a majority of the menu, people just seem to throw it up afterwards. So, of course, I bought one of everything.
Okay, so that's why I'm guessing the cacophony of pies.
Also, I got a special pie that is the owner's favorite. It is pineapple and crab. So, go nuts.
Well, right there's the issue.
I have steak and
Okay.
strawberry if that's more your vibe.
Wow, no, I hate that even more.
Oh, and mixed nut. But I am not good at deciphering nuts, so I leave this to you and I hand it over to Mel.
Can I deconstruct the pie and figure out what kind of nuts it is?
Okay. Yeah, you don't even have to roll. It's just your normal nuts that you would come across in everyday life. Your almonds, your cashews, you know, more cashews.
It's just cashews.
Cashews sprinkled
And
with some
cashews
almonds.
with like 4 almonds.
Yeah. There's like a single almond and half a peanut.
As she
Like
like
cashew.
clears things, she'll just hand it to like Orca, like, all right, this is safe. Here you go. So
Not sure
Well,
why the
because-
captain. I don't. The captain sent us on this to go investigate the poisonings, and she does that with like the air quotes. But unless there are people who have gotten like extremely ill, or maybe, I feel like if people had died, people wouldn't still be buying these pies. Despite how cheap they were, these were all 1 copper apiece, by the way, with the 50% off sale. Just to give you an
That's
idea.
dreadful.
Yeah. And some of her more rare ingredients she gets from a trader who comes through once a week, like the pineapple and the crab and stuff. But I don't. How is he getting that so fast?
Yeah, once a week. It's
I
a
know,
week
that's-
trip to anywhere near here.
I know. Not that
How
far.
fast are they going?
Is he going like?
Maybe
Yeah.
Elias will know what trader she's talking about.
Oh God, he's dead. Oh well,
Doesn't
we'll bury
ring
him
a
in the
bell
back.
to Elias.
Trader who comes through
Okay.
once a week with specialty ingredients at the speed of very fast.
Right, 'cause
That-
it took us like a week and a half to get here from Willowcroft. And it's like,
There's no pineapple
think-
there.
I think the closest town from here would be Hell's Haven to the south. Well, that's a week one way.
Yeah. That
I
or
mean-
like the partner stocked, I guess, to the north.
We are also.
Well, maybe if you're going
more-
as the crow flies, but most traders travel by road to avoid bandits.
I mean, we are also. Some of us are walking. It's just one trader with a cart or something. He might be able to pass the time. But even then,
Still a
That's-
week.
that is still a very
Yeah, a
fast
week is
time.
pretty fast.
Also, are they only coming to trade here? Like, cause like how you obviously can't be stopping at places either for very long. Like, are you going back and forth to one spot, or magic involved? Maybe I don't know.
Plus, like, with the amount of money that Maggie is not making on these pies, like it's not like
How's she affording all of it?
yeah.
I should have asked her.
I mean, if she's the only one that makes something like this, it'd be the simple fact that there's nobody else to go.
But pineapples and shrimp and stuff like that, that's super expensive here.
Yeah,
Like,
1
we're
copper a
completely
pie.
landlocked. Yeah.
We're also not considering all the other ingredients like the flour and stuff to like for the crust. Like this.
Well, the flour they keep decently cheap so that people can make bread and such. But
No, I know. I'm just saying if we keep stacking everything up, like it's 1 copper or 2 copper when they're not on sale, is like what? How? Is she like some rich baroness and just? No, she used to be a farmer. She said. I mean, she could have been lying. I didn't exactly check.
And
She didn't seem like she was lying.
She didn't, but I didn't really pick at her story very much. Said she was from a farm. Her and her husband moved here. Her husband joined the army, and then disappeared. At which point, I told her she probably just left with the army. Very strange that he didn't mention to his wife that he was leaving with the army.
well, if that and just kind of pointing towards the pie is what they have to come home to, I
I really can't blame him.
but also at the same time,
You could have just not eaten them.
I don't know.
How's that pie, Orca?
Yeah, Orga's eating the picked apart
Mixed
bits
nut.
of the mixed nut pie. How's that treating her?
The mixed nut pie, it's awful.
Orca's just kind of very quietly trying to eat it. She doesn't
She's
like.
very sad.
Like, you
No, no,
are
no, no.
hungry, you are intoxicated, anything sounds good. This
Except for
tastes awful.
She's trying to keep her composure, just like not speaking. She simply just kind of puts it down, pushes the plate away, stumbles up, and says, "I need someone to let me use the bathroom." Now.
Untie her, Mel.
Yep, definitely untied. There's like, oh yeah, that's.
And she just makes a beeline for the bathroom. She's like she's actually bumping into people, but she's got a mission.
Get out of the way!
All right. Well, we can't
Just
really
call
wait.
out after her. She ate the pies. Everyone
Ah, oh.
Are there other people here in the?
There are other patrons, yeah.
So
I start serving the pie to the patrons to see what happens.
Okay. You offer it to them, they accept it.
Yeah, I
nothing
give
better
somebody
than a cheap
steak
pie
and
is a free
strawberry.
pie.
Yeah, no, I'm good. But just the two suggestions on offer, Wolfheart does not want to find out what any of the others contain.
Everything else is just a single ingredient, much less risky.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Fruit. Basic
Well, that we
fruit
know,
pies,
anyways.
basic nut pies, basic meat pies.
Yeah, there is pineapple, apple, cherry, chocolate cream, banana nut, mixed nut, blueberry, strawberry, crab, beef, steak, tofu, chicken, spam, pork, and mutton.
Spam.
Spam?
How does that work, Josh?
It works.
Spam is very industrially processed meat.
You're damn right.
And also, what's the difference between beef and steak?
Where it comes from.
What was that
No!
logic? Okay, this is God just told you yes, and you're gonna like the answer.
Guys, you gotta remember that Josh, like he goes by like what's on the Taco Bell menu.
Yeah, the taco.
Damn right.
So he considers those two different meats.
It's ground beef and steak, completely different. Literally just built these pies off the fucking Taco Bell menu. Oh my god.
Ah, yes, Taco Bell, renowned for their crab.
And their
Spam
pineapple and tofu.
I just took a bunch of meats and meat substitutes and put them on the menu.
I'm just thinking of the
Sea urchin.
spam, the fucking meme with the butcher talking about the
processed ham.
the
Yeah.
processed like yeah.
I don't want meats
ham.
that's processed. Yeah.
Anyways, how long
Unless
does it take before
processed.
every single patron in here gets sick?
I am recording
Um,
who eats what and how long it takes for them to get sick.
They go slowly, and after a few hours, they seem fine.
Huh.
They're not enjoying it, but it was free.
So it's just Orca with the nut?
Well, she chose that.
Well, we
Right,
gave it to her,
but-
but yeah.
Yeah,
Are there any pies that people are actively avoiding?
not avoiding. Like some that they're definitely picking at slower. Like a lot of the meat pies are definitely taking people longer to get through.
Sure.
For the most part, the berry and nut pies people are eating. They're not
Woofing it down.
like, yeah,
normal.
they're not like just horfing it into their mouths.
Horfing. All right.
It's just like it's like if you eat too fast, it's just you overload your system with something. that's
I
in
mean,
this.
let's also remember Orca's drunk.
Yeah.
Other people in this bar are probably too, though. You're definitely not the only one.
You know what? That's actually very fair. Never mind.
Yeah, I think the more issue is Orca wasn't expecting gross taste, so she went big bite, and then her body went ah.
Hey,
Mistake.
bitch. Nah.
Yeah.
Eat it or eat it, baby.
I choose the hidden third option. Delete.
Orca returns from the bathroom, looking a little bit more steady, but not looking great.
She's actually worse off now because
mean,
of
yeah,
like
probably.
puking.
Yeah. A little bit more sober and a lot less happy for it.
Now she's a shade of like teal from the green of her under like the green of being sick and the blue.
Orca walks to Gren, grabs her by the shoulders, and says very slowly, "Buy me some really real food now."
Oh.
Some
like-
really real food.
Really, yeah, what's really, really...
Yeah, not
I
that
just,
really
like-
fake food.
Yeah, I just like point over at the
that
bartender.
would
I'm like,
assume.
for one, none of the apparently every chef in this town is awful because the people we spoke to at the pie shop said that this was actually decent food. So don't get your hopes up. But you can go order something from the bartender, tavern innkeeper guy, and
I mean, do they
I
buy
can
it
pay
because
for
it's the best option, or do they buy it because it's cheap and it's there?
Probably
They
because
said
it's
it
the
was-
cheapest.
well, they said it was cheap, but then they also said it wasn't the worst. Like apparently, food at the barracks was awful. So, which I don't know how that's possible when these are not.
Kind of.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's just like a town-wide epidemic of nobody understanding how to.
It's possible, I suppose. I mean, it doesn't exactly seem like it's a well. I mean, it is a permanent military outpost, but it doesn't seem like. I don't know. Maybe they're not poisoned. Maybe they're just bad. Mildly.
They're bad, all right.
I mean, it's
No doubt
it's
about
also entirely possible that these rash of poisonings, again, they're just from people who haven't lived here long enough to acclimate, because none of these people got sick, and we can assume they've been here for probably a while. It's entirely possible that it's just people not being used to it. But absence knowing who got poisoned and where they might be at the current moment, not really certain.
I'm also feeding slices of pie to Trig and Buck, as they are immune to poison and thus can just straight up tell me if they're getting poisoned.
Yep, that's poison.
They don't enjoy it, but they're not getting poisoned.
I like the concept that a ghoul that eats like dead. Well, yeah, because it's not what he likes. So he's probably just in general like,
Yeah.
I don't want to eat that. And
he
then,
likes
I
it
really
raw.
don't like this.
You ruined it by cooking it.
I really enjoy that in the middle of talking about all this really gross things, my dad comes in and asks me if I want anything from Dairy Queen.
Pie.
Yeah. I want a pineapple and crab pie, Dad. Thanks.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, because I'm sure your dad
Oh.
would look at you and go like, Crystal, what the fuck?
I don't even eat those normally, so like extra, yeah.
Man, I like pineapple. I like crab. I don't like them together, and I really don't like them in a pie.
Can I try again to see if like the berries in the pie are actually whatever fucking berry it's supposed to be and not heard like wrong identifying berries?
Yeah,
Poison
you can make a
bitches.
nature check.
I'll help and give her advantage. I have provision.
Thank you. You know, I had such high hopes. Oh, I forgot. Well, I'm just
Hey, you didn't need it.
Yep, those are nuts.
Berries?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about they are berries, yes. Yes, they are berry bad pies.
Are they the berries that she says they are? Like when she
Yes.
says, "Oh, strawberry." Okay.
Yes.
Yes, the singular berry, the mixed berry. What is it a mixture of? Yes.
All the berries.
I love you, baby.
Thanks.
Listen, strawberries aren't even actually berries.
Oh, you too.
Nope.
Remind me, which ones were the ones that people were having the most trouble with that like we asked about in the store?
Mostly the meat pies.
Mostly the meat pies. Okay.
Yeah.
But it seems like the people here are picking more at the fruit and the nut pies than they're eating the meat pie.
No, the
Right.
opposite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're having trouble with the meat pies, but they're at least eating the fruit pies.
Okay,
Mhm.
I misinterpreted. Okay, so that is still consistent. Okay, yes, makes sense.
I want as I'm like feeding the meat pies to Buck, I want to like ask him. I was like, do any of these like seem a bit more up your alley? Like,
Fleshy?
like
They seem more
I'm-
gamey.
are they like a bit raw or like possibly?
They're definitely not raw, but they're a little
Off.
past their primes, if you know what I mean.
So it's like spoiled
Aged.
meat.
Yeah.
So she just doesn't understand anything and is giving
Well-
people food poisoning.
Might be her, it might be the supplier, it could be both.
But, like, there's no meat in the nut pie that we know. So,
It just didn't taste good.
Buck, how's the crust?
Crust is good.
The crust is good. It doesn't taste weird to you at all.
Tastes like crust.
All right.
Yeah, it's like sorry, different voice for him. Any other breads? You know, I'm not a huge fan of it, but
All right.
it tastes normal from every other time I've had crust.
Any port in a storm, basically.
I think we might just need to go ask Annie more questions.
Maggie.
Yep, Maggie. That's what I said the first time.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, it's entirely possible.
Maybe she's just, maybe she just needs some honesty about how to cook.
Maybe we also need to see how the stuff is stored in the bag.
Possibility, yeah.
Well, I mean, we got nothing else going on today, so...
Yeah.
Not exactly, and I mean, I really haven't been needed here to watch over Orca. Have it well in hand. Come with you, Kato.
Well, I think after Orca purged herself, I think she's probably feeling better, right?
Mhm.
Orca's just like leaning on the table, like clearly like having a headache, and she's just glaring. at
Ah,
everyone.
she's in the hangover phase. She's fine.
I think she skipped over the fun part of drinking and right into the repercussions of.
So, oh no, I think it looked like she was kind of having fun earlier. I think
Oh,
she
well,
had
the-
plenty of that.
The tail end.
I would have liked more. But then you
Yeah.
guys have to bring in that thing that cannot be called a pie.
Don't even even look at it.
Yeah. But I definitely picture Orca just pushing it away. That thing. Like with a
And
dagger. Just,
She then just takes the blueberry, looks at Elias, says thank you, and then she eats it. Just like, is it a good blueberry?
sour. as
Gray was
fuck.
actually cursed.
Ah, fuck yeah. And now you're gonna see something screaming in your dreams.
Nothing like some good old fashioned scream dreams.
Oh no.
They sing me to sleep every night.
Orca just stands up and says, let's go talk to this woman and make sure she never steps in the kitchen again.
No
And just-
threatening the
Seems
little lady.
Firstly, Orca, get dressed. Secondly,
I can dress. I just don't have my armor on.
well,
I'm not
okay,
naked.
whatever.
Do you want to have your armor on, or are you going around armorless?
Do we think there's a chance that she's gonna attack us?
Is there a
Uh,
chance that
knows?
you're gonna get got at any point? Yes.
that is
Alright.
not accurate assessment.
Where is it? Where is it?
Probably up in wherever.
Wolfar carried it up to your room for you.
Yeah.
Orca then like, where's Trig in all this?
He's sitting at the table across from you eating pie.
Orca kind of just like comes up behind Trig, like just like lands her hands on his shoulders. It's like, take me upstairs so I can find my armor.
My dude, I could just tell you where our room is at and hand you the key.
But she wants Trig to do it.
I just want to be able to hold him while he goes forward. That way he's just pulling me along.
Ah.
You gonna help me out, Trig?
There's like an awkward, like, he's not entirely sure what you're asking, but then just kind of shrugs, and yeah, he'll lead you to your room.
Yeah, that's just it.
Trig is like, this is not what I signed up for when I came back to life.
Yeah.
This is why I like the undead more. They don't get sloppy.
Can't get drunk when you're dead.
Well, except for when they die. Then it
Well-
kind of that's fine.
While she's being taken to her room, Orca kind of just like nudges at Trig and says, I'm mostly sober, but I'm drunk enough to where I want to tell you a secret. And I know you can't tell anyone, but I like you, and I think it would be cool for you to know, just in case it becomes an issue later on.
Oh God.
Any reaction from Trig?
He's more just kind of like he's like slowed his pace a bit, so you have more time to say whatever your secret is, because it's not a long trip to your room,
Okay.
and he's just kind of like waiting with anticipation as he cannot speak.
So you showed me that picture of your body in your old life, and I
It's
want
a
to
weird
give
way
you
to phrase that. Picture of your body.
the picture of your old life. There.
Yeah.
And I want to let you know the city that I came from, Frenzy, like I've told everyone about it. There's a specific reason why I can really never go back there. It's because it's a city of vampires. So, if we ever end up going underground, I want you to know that. That way we can try to convince everyone else to turn around. Because we can't do it. It just won't be a good idea, you know?
Gives you a thumbs up.
Cool. All right, let's get my armor on now.
I also, like, didn't you tell us about the vampire part already? I don't remember. No?
No.
Just that
No.
you live down there? Okay.
It might have been mentioned, like, out of session.
It's hard to remember what was in character and what was out of character.
Yeah, no, I've never brought it up. Well, that's it. Grabs armor, goes back.
Alright. In this time, while we were waiting for them to help Orca with the her armor, Hane has separated little bits of each pie and put them into specific vials with the name of the pie on it.
Sure.
You isolating to figure out which ones are the most offensive, or
Just taking samples for evidence,
okay, that makes sense.
because plastic baggies don't exist in this world.
Yeah. I mean,
Good.
yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes, Selenata, we'd have to take samples of new foes for study by the Institute, the initiative.
Yeah, if you know how to like actually like study these types of things, that'd be great. I I don't usually do that side of things.
I wasn't so much the study division, so much as the collecting.
Same.
Less of a researcher, more of a hunter.
All right. Well, now that Orca's back, let's go check out the pie shop in force. We'll leave the pies here for anybody to have.
For anyone brave enough to take them.
All right.
We don't label them; they won't know it's from her.
Yeah, we leave, and then like half step after we all leave, there's just a collective groan from the inside. Just like, fuck, eyes, damn it, son of a bitch.
Yeah, you
There we
guys
go.
head to Mud Pie Maggie's as a collective.
Oh.
Meow. Yeah.
And apparently we would come across a random cat.
Yeah, you guys enter in, and once again you hear that familiar bell as you do so. And Maggie whips around. Well, howdy! Nice to see some familiar faces and some new faces.
This picture, it's the most violent movement possible. Where it's like 0 to 100 to 0 again. It's like, and she's just standing there. It's like, ah, Jesus.
She just whips around like a fucking Oblivion NPC. Ah!
Exactly. Ah, Jesus. Fuck.
All right, hold on. I gotta prepare myself mentally for this one. I got a plan. I don't like.
Oh, you
planning
do?
for that, personally, yeah. But Mel is gonna walk the counter. Just, oh my gosh, the pies you made were so delicious. I have a really super important question for you though.
Glad you liked them.
I was never taught how to bake. So, because your pies were so, would you be willing to at least show me how to like bake one of them? Like, you don't have to tell me your oh fucking Christ.
Recipe.
Thank you. Like, if you had anything special, but I've never learned. This would be a great surprise for my mom for her birthday.
Okay, yeah, I can teach you. I never tell anybody how to make a pie, though. All right, which one do you want to learn how to make?
Hi.
Let's go pineapple?
Pineapple? All right. Yeah, I can teach you how to make a pineapple pie. First, you get your pineapple, and she takes out a pineapple from under the counter and puts it on the on the counter, on top of the counter.
Okay.
And then she takes a pie crust out from under the counter and sets it there.
Oh, fuck you.
And then she cuts up the pineapple
I
and
100% expected just
all
puts
the
it in the
jagged
pie.
edges. And puts the pineapple chunks in the pie, and then she smacks a crust on top and puts it into her stove oven and goes,
Oh.
as easy as that.
Oh no.
Well,
That's gonna be dry as fuck.
But like,
Yep.
how do you make the crust? Will you, if you make one, can I just like watch you do it?
Oh, you want to see me make the crust too? Okay.
Please.
She goes through a very intricate process for making the crust.
Mel wants to kill herself, not even a step in, but like,
I myself am not experienced in the ways of making crust. However, she does a very good job at making pie crust.
okay, great, cool.
Everything is above board.
Does like, can I see as like she does stuff? Because she's not doing this all at the main counter where she's selling shit, is she?
No.
Right. So like, can I see how she's keeping everything?
Yeah, out in the
More
open.
like she's. Oh my god.
Oh,
Even the meat.
What's that?
Even the meat.
Yeah.
Oh.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
That explains a lot.
Oh.
If you don't make a filling for the fruit pies, then they're gonna be bad. And if you leave your meat out in the open, it's gonna fucking rot.
Phrasing.
Nope. Mm.
Only if you're reaching for it, I guess.
I will keep in mind the stuff that she made to make the pie crust because damn good pie crust.
Yep.
But I will thank her profusely. I can't keep up that cherry shit anymore. I can't. Chris, I personally cannot do it anymore.
Just a happy battery done.
But I am.
Orca.
Yeah. Orca what?
Orca steps forward and looks at her kind of quietly. No, she just looks at her and she said, "So I heard you have some seafood combinations here."
Oh, they're
No,
not
the
combinations.
pies, like,
Just
Maggie
I got
just...
crab.
Could we watch you do a crab pie? Like, I'm curious
Okay.
to see, because I've never heard of crab in a pie. I've had a many variety of pies. I'm a little surprised
Yeah.
by that.
Okay. Yeah, and she takes out another pie crust. Actually, has the one that she just made. She puts that up on the counter, and then she takes out a crab, and just takes the meat out from the arms, and puts it in the pie, and then puts it in the oven.
And it's an already dead
Well,
crab.
Maggie,
Yeah.
Ugh.
that is her name, right?
Maggie. Yeah.
Okay.
Wet pie Maggie.
Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate this. Like, my mom is gonna be so surprised.
I believe it.
And she's just go, like, grab the first person, like, drag her outside with her.
I bet she's really going to enjoy that pie. Because not only is it a good pie, but it's made from the heart.
The heart
She
of
means well.
what?
She really does. She means well, and I can't fault her for that. But damn, I can fault her for everything else. Yeah, she's just gonna. Mel's just gonna grab like the first person she can, as she like walks through the door. Let's go.
Probably
fucking-
Orca then, because I think Orca stepped up to the counter too.
Oh no, she's just kind of like randomly reaching into the group and pulling her back
okay.
after she walks like out from behind the counter because she showed her how to make everything like behind.
True. Okay.
Let's just go ahead and just. Oh my good God, she does not have anything cooled. It's just out in the open. Oh, she's just food poisoning people.
Yeah, I kind of got that vibe. It didn't really seem like there was anything wrong with the pies, other than the ingredients were a little far gone.
And was
Yeah,
any-
she just
was
giving
and
people food poisoning.
was anybody
Sorry.
else kind of off put by the way she said it comes from the heart? It
Yes.
just- it
Yes.
just-
Extremely.
It just kind of creeped me out a little bit. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Yes.
I
That
think
felt
she's
a
just
little
kind of a I think she's just kind of a creepy lady. I don't think she's malevolent. I don't think she's doing it on purpose. I think she's just. I mean, she grew up on a farm, didn't know how to make any pies, opened a pie shop, and
Wait,
now she's food poisoning
wait.
people.
She grew up on a farm and doesn't know how to make a single type of pie.
I
Yeah.
guess
Okay.
she didn't really talk about like her family life. Maybe her like her mother or whoever wasn't really around, and so she didn't have anyone to teach her how to make pies. So she just kind of figured it out, and that's why they're not very good.
Can I check with the divine sense on Maggie?
Yeah, she's completely normal. As far as your divine sense can tell.
You know, she's not a celestial fiend or undead.
Yep.
You never know.
Is
Oh, true.
is the shop desecrated?
No, actually, the shop is
it should
hallowed.
be.
Actually, it's
It should
It's
be.
it's hallowed.
it's a sacred place for the god of pies. Unfortunately, the god of
God.
pies is also the god of tricks. Kind of a dick.
Really pulled a trick on this town.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, yeah, she's kind of weird. She gives off weird vibes. That's kind of suspicious, but I guess
I mean,
maybe that's just a stereotype. I don't know.
I doubt she's meaning any malice behind it.
Yeah. So I would just tell the captain she's just unaware of food safety.
Yeah, I think that's our best bet. The only thing that still gives me pause is like,
Mr.
Where is she-
Merchant.
what's that?
The merchant she's getting her life
Well,
from?
partially that, but more just like, well, how is she paying for all of this?
Right, yeah.
She sells the pies for 2 copper when they're not on sale. It's like there's no way the ingredients are cheaper than that.
Especially if they're being imported from far away. Which, yeah, then begs the question of where is she getting this either the finances from? Like, if this was just like a hobby or something of sorts to just idle time away, that would be different. But the advent of an entire shop, which is clearly making enough business to stay open despite the prices, that is definitely suspicious in some way that can't exactly just rectify without cause, I guess.
So obviously now's the time to make Hane be invisible and walk through walls.
Yeah, I can
Obviously.
see it. Maybe she keeps like a ledger of her finances.
Yeah, potentially.
You see Ren is already rubbing her hands together like she did last time.
She casts invisibility like she's like trying to restart someone's heart.
She's got to warm up her hands. She's got to touch you and just want her hands to be cold. That's just rude.
No, it's just funny, just and then invisible.
Yeah, clear.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Literally,
We
you
can't
become
feel,
clear.
So.
God.
Ah.
Alright, now that I am clear, I will
Oh, am I sending you off? Okay. You go.
Let me
try
be clear.
to. Yeah, well, let me be clear.
After I make you invisible, like, Hane, remember, it's only an hour. Hane? Hane?
I think he knows.
I'm right here.
Oh my god, okay, remember, it's only an hour.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I'm just checking. Be safe, be careful, it's only an hour.
Yeah, I like how like she casts it, she's calm, and then immediately after he's gone, she's like, oh god, what have I done?
Every time. It's
Every time. Alright. I will go sneaking into shop.
Alright, yeah, you sneak into the shop. You sneak into the back of the shop, specifically.
Mhm.
You don't need to roll or anything like that for your stealth. Yeah, you sneak into the kitchen. And,
You don't need to roll anything, because as you walk in, she's just standing at the counter, head slumped down like she's unconscious. Turns out Maggie's actually just an android. The real Maggie's been dead for years.
you hear her out front talking to people that have just come into the shop, and you notice, just like Mel said, the ingredients are just out in the open.
Hanging out. Is there, like, any preservation technique on the meats? Like, are they, like, heavily
Nope.
salted or anything? It just
Nope.
raw
Meat.
on a
And
table.
she
Yep.
just uses like basic flour for the crust or whatever.
Yep.
Basic ingredients.
Yeah.
Oh, pie crust use eggs? I don't know.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Those are
it
also-
kind of depends on the recipe, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but, like, probably
Yeah,
those
hers
would also
would.
be out, and depending on
given
how
yeah.
fresh those eggs are, that's also a contaminant risk.
I mean,
Well, actually,
yeah.
like, eggs normally are actually good to be unrefrigerated. Americans
yeah,
are just
it's
fucking
the
weird.
fucking coating. Yeah,
Well,
the coating that gets
it's
removed.
because the stores fucking wash the bloom off, and that's what keeps them.
Exactly. Yeah. Which is a purely an American thing. In Europe, they don't do that.
Well, yeah, because icky.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Are you don't call us Americans? Thank you very much. Canada.
I don't know if they do it in Canada too. Do they do it in
Our
Canada too?
eggs are in the fridge. Yeah,
Oh, fucking weird.
Oh, okay.
it's a North American thing.
A North
There
American.
we go.
Yeah.
I'll have you know, people use refrigerators down in Latin America as well.
Yes, but are there eggs sold when you have to refrigerate them? That's our point.
Yeah.
Technically,
I see
Central
that.
America is part of North America.
Oh my god.
Shut the
I'm going to commit violence.
One of my favorite things is just going to my neighbor's place when I
Zoom.
lived in Panama and just grabbing eggs out of from their
Panama.
like, thank you.
Yeah, fair.
It was great.
Cool, yeah,
Nice.
so shit's just out in the open. That's
Yep.
fun.
There's just like a dead cow.
No preservation whatsoever is fucking weird.
free balling that shit. Oh.
Yeah, just a pantry stacked full of just cans of spam. That's the only safe, that's the only safe
Spam.
product here.
No, she makes the spam herself. There's just a meat grinder in the corner.
Oh god. Oh fuck.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Oh fuck no. You know that shit ain't been washed in ever.
Oh God, no. Put it.
Mm.
I bet it's not always the same meat going into that spam either. It's just whatever's left over.
Why does this
Oh
spam?
man, she makes
Why does
fucking
this
cream
spam taste
pies.
crappy?
That means that there's fucking fresh cream around. Oh.
Yep.
Ugh.
Oh, I didn't even think about
Oh,
that.
Man, how was the rotting dairy not causing the worst reactions when those other dudes were like, yeah, chocolate cream's not bad?
It's because the chocolate smell overshadowed the
It's
fucking
just-
putrid cream smell.
Listen. The gut bacteria of almost everyone in Zalfari is just fucked. It's just fucked.
Oh god. Okay.
There is no
I-
gut to be found here.
I feel real bad for whoever cleans out the latrines.
Fuck you, Mike.
You know this town don't got no plumbing.
Oh no, it
Fuck
doesn't.
No.
Look, man. Fortunately, that's what Buck's gonna be doing a lot of. Let's be real.
Yeah.
At the very least, his sense of smell is adapted to more unwholesome things as well. So I'd imagine it doesn't bother him quite as much. But still,
Well, Well, plus like ghouls in general just kind of like give off a
Kind of
putrid
stink. Yeah.
stench. So they're just kind of used to it, just from
Yeah.
being born with it.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, I hate this session so much.
I know
Yeah.
it's great for anyone that's worked in like a restaurant or anything of the sort, or just knows any basic food safety. It's like, oh god, no.
I want to look just like if there's like an office or something to see if I can find like a ledger.
There isn't an office. However, you would find a ledger in the kitchen.
Oh, it's in the kitchen. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
How the fuck is she still in business after 6 months of this?
You look through the ledger, and there are no profits recorded.
Oh,
Everything
yeah.
is a huge loss.
Oh, okay. I was like, are we
You-
talking like just barely some neutral? But no, yeah.
You notice that the starting
in the
gold
red.
that she had with this business was about 500,000 gold.
Oh, my
my
god.
god.
Oh my
She
god,
is
I was right.
currently down to
Military
about
pension?
489,000 gold.
Oh,
Okay. I had I had a theory that she's just fucking rich. And
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out like how she got rich. I was like, did her
Listen,
family farm
listen,
strike oil or something? Goddamn.
listen, her husband might have died in his
I
military.
know, that's what I was gonna
somehow.
say. I was like, what if the military thing is just a huge cover up and she actually killed her husband for the insurance money and that's how she got
Insurance?
super rich? She got life insurance, baby.
You think life insurance is a thing here?
No, but Life Alert is.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Josh said we have spam. If we can have spam, we can have
Exactly.
life insurance, alright? Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
listen, yeah,
And
insurance.
she makes the spam herself in the corner with the dirty grinder.
Yeah,
No,
well,
and that's how somebody invented insurance. They just were in the corner of the room and thought about that, and
They,
there
they
you go.
grinded up somebody's life and went, how can I finance this?
Yeah, there you go.
It's still a lot.
God.
It's still a lot. There's still a lot more that goes into spam than just grinding up meat. Let's be real. But
Yeah.
anyways. Now that we're done at the moment criticizing everything in the existence of the world.
I'm assuming like she's got like some kind of like bank or something that this money is in.
Yeah.
She's not just sitting on $500,000
No.
here.
no. Obviously, it's just left in an open, exposed chest that we can just steal from.
Oh god.
No, it is in a bank.
It's fine. We're different people now. It doesn't matter.
No, I just like the judgment tone on that.
What? No, I couldn't possibly be judgmental for something that I didn't see happen.
Oh, Christ. Anyways. What else does Hane find that we can meme about?
I mean, that's really the gist of it.
Then that's when Hane walks out the
Yeah.
back and just, hey, Inspector. She's like, oh shit!
Yeah, like, there is no profit in this business. She doesn't appear to be a good baker at all.
The stove's not even on. No.
It's just raw. Oh.
It's fucking wrong!
I'm gonna get the bread. We've got an idiot sandwich to make.
Yeah, the bread, actually, the crust is the best thing about this place. It's actually good crust.
And she makes that part,
Yeah.
so she's actually not bad. She just doesn't know how to do the middle.
yeah. The actual part of the pie that people want, awful. The stuff that surrounds that, actually pretty good. I don't know about you guys, but I've never had a pie and said, you know what this would benefit from? More crust.
Yes, that's a secret item, the crust pie.
It's very
That's awful.
good.
I'm going to find like a piece of parchment, like maybe like parchment paper or something that's used for the pie baking, and I'm just gonna write on it, invest in flatbread, and then slip it into the book. and then I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
So clearly pies isn't doing it, but your crust is good. Try flatbread.
Yeah, but then she'll go to like flatbread pizza, and then we're back to square one. You should have put in invest in cold storage.
Yeah, but like with this world's level of technology, cold storage is getting ice from the northern lakes down here.
She already
Well,
she already gets crab and fucking other shit imported. She can get ice. I believe in her. She got the dough. Literally.
ah,
God,
God, yeah, she's losing like 2,000 gold a month.
it's crazy.
Holy shit!
Approximately, yeah.
'Cause there's like 4 weeks in a month. How much is she fucking paying this dude?
A lot.
More than is necessary.
Yeah, probably like 500. No, she has to sell 100 with one gold. Yeah, it's probably like 500. something.
Like
About 500
Even-
gold every time he comes by.
even if she did do like flatbread pizza, like just get a tomato garden, and then cheese doesn't really go bad, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the
cheese,
pepperoni.
that's a smoked meat. That
Yeah,
a lot
that's
Nah,
actually
she'll
fine.
make She'll do it in a weird way that's not
probably
actual.
yes. That's that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, look.
No, we can't trust this woman to do anything that a normal chef would.
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, do you want this campaign to become just fucking fixing this business?
Yes,
I
I can't. We can't leave here.
I want to be the FDA.
I didn't get to finish my dream of having government organizations in the other campaign. My guy gotta bring it over here.
When?
All right. So
Sorry,
yeah,
sorry
you've
about my
uncovered the mystery.
Yeah.
That is Mud Pie Maggie's
Yeah. This
and
woman is
the
delicious. She's just.
substantial loss of funds that she's experiencing.
Invest that. Who put this there? That's not my handwriting.
I'm just like pacing outside, waiting for Hane to come back. I'm like, what if he like fell into the oven, or what if she's turning him into pie filling, or can you even turn like ghost ghouls into pie? What would that even
I
taste
mean, he's
like?
part people still.
So he would. I don't know. I think that might make it. Does that make it better or worse? I think that might make it.
I actually am not doing anything to help her with this. I'm just adding comments like that every now and then.
I know. She just keeps going, and she's just
Putting
like,
fuel
"But
on
he's
the
in-"
fire.
Yeah.
Well, Fert just like puts one hand on her shoulder and is just like, fine. I really don't think anything's going to happen. If anything, based on what
What'd you just call me?
he didn't use a name.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear what you said at the start.
No. He just said I think it'll be fine. Like
Which
if
is not
anything,
fine.
if anything, he might just be taken aback at the.
Take it to the
Dude.
back. He's taking it to the back. He's gonna. He can't be taken to the back. Don't tell me to breathe. What if he's not breathing anymore? Wait, was Hane already not breathing?
No.
Oh my God.
He doesn't have a head.
So doesn't mean he doesn't have breathing parts. What do ghosts used to breathe? What do ghosts used to breathe?
I mean,
So
historic.
she said he's partly human. That needs breathing.
Yeah, that was my bad. Sorry.
God, I keep offering to make him invisible so he can go walk through walls and do
Yeah.
super cool stuff, but I'm why?
Yeah,
It stresses me out every time.
There's definitely the glare from like Wolfheart to Mel of just like you're not helping. Shut up.
Do you see this? And she like points at a spot on like the side of her arm that's like a little bit like dry and like patchy, and she's like, "I'm stressing out." Okay.
Yes, I can tell. It's going to be fine.
But what if it's not fine, Wolfheart? What if I just abandoned
He's
him
a big
to
kid
like?
and can yell very loud.
I
Not if he's stuffed in an oven and burning alive.
If you
Oh,
worry
boy.
about all the possibilities, it will overwhelm you.
I'm already overwhelmed, Wolfheart. There are too many
I
possibilities, and I'm thinking about every
am-
single one of them.
Aware of this, I can see
This isn't
all of
helping,
it.
Wolfheart. It's gonna happen regardless, okay?
What's gonna happen?
Oh my god, Hane! I have invisibility! I just grab Hane and a hug again, just like the other time, and I'm just like, oh my god, you're alive.
Right.
You turned into Hane pie, and you're not burning in an oven, and you're breathing. You're breathing, right? Do you breathe? It doesn't matter, you're alive.
Right. I didn't think there was going to be any danger. Like I said, she's not evil. She's just doesn't know how to run a business. She's also rich, by the way.
That was one hypothesis I had.
Yeah, I don't know where she got the money. But she's putting it towards her business. And she's not doing well. Like she's still got a lot of money, but there have been absolutely zero profits the entire time she's had her business open, which is not surprising when she's selling her pies for 2 copper.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you said, Mel. It's just that kitchen is awful.
Isn't it? Oh, it's so bad.
I think we'll be doing everybody a favor if we just turn her in and get her shut down. There's no saving that.
Yeah, that is the best option then.
Maybe she can go buy a farm with her money and do what she knows how to do.
Yeah,
Alright
that's
then.
perhaps an option. Anything beyond this is out of our realm of influence, realm of
Yeah. Yeah, let's go report our findings to Captain Singer.
Alright then.
So we head to the barracks to go talk to Captain Singer.
All right, yeah, you guys head to the barracks. You are greeted again by a desk lieutenant. With that,
Probably the same one. It's only been like 3 hours.
yeah, it'd be the same.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back already. Huh. That's weird. Usually people want to stay away from here.
I'll call him down. And he just asks one of the guys nearby to go fetch Captain Singer.
And
To which they groan but do it.
Hane leans into to Ren and he's like, surprised he's not still stuck in his double chair.
Wait, what?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh,
What if they just affix it
On
to
the way down, if you guys could sit in the conference room, Captain Singer will be with you shortly.
Alright then.
To the conference room.
You guys sit in the conference room, and a few minutes later, you feel the thudding of the ground as Captain Singer
What?
approaches once again.
I don't know why
What
I keep
in the
getting.
mother is this?
I don't know why I keep getting a glass of water. I don't drink.
Yeah, it's like as soon as that starts, there's just the audible click of Wolfheart's revolver hammer. It's like,
What
Like,
manner
whoa,
of beast
buddy.
is this?
what? Is that?
It's a person.
And then you
That's-
see the very large form of Captain Singer squeeze himself through the door frame.
Tiniest legs.
Yeah. I'm sure we got Wolfheart seeing that and just code switching to Elvish and just. Are you sure?
And just give him like a little pat, and I'm like,
And
Listen,
Captain
I'm gonna-
Singer makes his way
At
to
this point, he's
the.
too close that if I unclick it, he's gonna know it was clicked in the first place, so it's just gonna stay like that.
Makes his way to the head of the table, moves one of the nearby chairs around, and sits in both of them. With a loud.
Oh.
Hello, Captain. Good to see you again.
Yeah.
I picture he has like 2 pies.
There's like
He's actively
leftovers
eating.
from his lunch, like on his chin, stuck in his little mustache.
That's worse. I hate
On
it.
his chin?
No, on
His
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 chin.
mustache?
Stuck in his little mustache.
On his chin, singular.
Stuck between his third and fourth chin.
There you go.
Yes, there's crumbs stuck in his mustache, but there's a full slice of bread in his beard.
He doesn't have a beard. He's in the army.
Terrible. Anyways.
Oh, jeez. Right, Captain Singer, thanks for seeing us again.
I'm surprised you're back so soon.
Well, it was a pretty open and shut case when we went to go see Maggie. No evidence of intentional poisoning. However, we do believe that because of the state of her kitchen, people are getting food poisoning there. She doesn't exactly keep her ingredients well preserved, and so yeah, anyone that eats the meat pies gets especially thick, as it is well past its prime.
Especially the more exotic things she has on offer, at least for you.
Right. The crab.
Food safety isn't really a thing that happens in her kitchen.
I mean, the crab was the most depressing because she just has dead crabs. She doesn't even have live crabs. Like, that's an easy one to keep preserved. You just have living crabs and then kill them when you need to make a pie out of them.
Yeah.
It's just a case of horrible food poisoning each time.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate you looking into that. We'll take that one over from here, and yeah, I guess you can have Buck come on over, and we'll get him enlisted.
Thank you for being understanding. I'm sure Buck will be one of your best soldiers. If you're ever interested in taking on more undead soldiers, just let us know.
Absolutely. Sure, we can come up with additional tasks if we need to. Oh, and if you guys are fans of pie, but not of Mud Pie Maggie's, obviously, given the health concerns and everything,
Oh no.
there was a new pie shop that opened up. It's a bakery. It's called Singers and Songwriters.
God damn it!
Oh,
I was joking.
We called that shit. High five.
Not to play favorites, but it is run by my niece.
yeah. Oh.
Wolfhard has been looking at this man in a mixture of disgust and slight awe. At this point, the awe is gone.
We'll have to make sure that we
Open distaste.
stop by. Show our support.
And see how they store their food, too.
Yes, well, thank you for your time, Captain. If there's nothing else, we will take our leave.
That's all for the day.
Wonderful. Well, enjoy the rest of yours, eh? We'll be leaving now.
Yeah, I was just nod and leave.
Yeah.
Usher everybody else like quick before he can stand up.
Mel just like grabs Wolfhard's arms. That's the biggest fucking guy I've ever seen. Once they're far enough away. What the fuck?
There are many things wrong with somebody in a military position of power of that size.
Yeah. You
He's
should see his
large
horse.
and in charge.
He rides a horse.
No.
That poor
Go back to the
beast.
horse.
I know, right? You can imagine, right? It's either the smallest horse you've ever seen or the biggest.
Or two tied together.
Or one
Like
of
a
those
bear
like
and 2 horses.
or maybe one of those like canvas bag horses on a stick that you give to kids.
Whatever, it's not important.
Alright. Let's head back and give Buck the good news, and then maybe we can ask him some questions about the other reason why we came to this town.
Does anybody
Did we find
want?
out that it seems like the gift didn't? Is it the one that stayed? I thought we figured that out.
We
last
don't
time.
know who stayed. We know one of them stayed in town, but that's about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were told that the person that stayed is covered,
Yeah.
but is not the one wearing all black.
And no bow.
Oh, they
Oh,
did specify
okay.
they were not all black. Okay,
Yes.
so not the
Yeah, so as far as
That's
we're aware,
probably where I got
it's
mixed up,
probably
okay.
neither the tiefling nor the gift.
right.
The main identifying factor that you were given for this individual was a glowing dagger.
Oh,
Interesting.
good to know. I don't remember that.
I don't either. Yeah.
I'm gonna go make a quick stop at the other pie shop before we go back to the inn. If anybody wants to come, they're more than welcome to. I want to go see how bad the cooking of this town really is, and if it's like a consistent thing. At this point, I need to know.
Well,
At this
the only
point, I need to have some actual food here.
the only thing I can probably guess is that this other place is probably just like horribly overpriced. Then, if everybody would choose to go to Maggie's instead because of her prices.
Okay, well, you say
I-
horribly overpriced, but when your competition is 2 copper, even 1 silver could seem astronomical.
Part of me also wonders if it's the connotation with that amalgamation of flesh calling itself a person.
I mean, the niece might not have anything, might not bear any resemblance. Or maybe she does,
Or-
and that's not her fault.
No, it's
We just,
less. It's less about the reflection on her and more just the name we poisoned because of that.
Well, then I'm going, because nobody should have to be at the
I'm not-
suffering of their family name.
You know what, Mary? You piqued my interest. I'll come with you.
I'm hungry. I need food.
I mean,
Else,
part-
like, what?
We all should just go.
Yeah, goes like, I don't know, man. I'm a little stuffed.
All right, we go
But
to
that's
singer
my
and
line.
songwriters.
Cantor, who put this sign on your back that says "kick me"?
Well, it's probably one of you.
I don't recognize the handwriting, but then again, I haven't looked at it.
Did you know our handwriting?
That's why I said I don't recognize it, but I also haven't seen anyone else's.
It's actually his tag. He was made by Kick Me Industries.
Alright, yeah, you guys head over to the singers and songwriters bakery.
I'm also curious what the songwriters part entails.
Yeah,
is
is
it just
it
a
like a-
funny play on the name, or is this like
Or
a
maybe it's
bakery
got like
with
live music.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
The outside of the building is quite large, and it is not run down. It is well kept. Plenty of natural light from the variety of windows. From
Inside,
the exterior,
total
go
pigsty.
inside. You
Exact
head
opposite.
inside, and it is like stepping into another world.
A
It
bad
is
one?
very serene and calm. There is live music playing. There are multiple floors to this bakery.
High as 10
Holy
gold.
shit.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm home.
You
In
have
a good way or a bad way?
there is a scent of tea in the air as well.
Tea.
God damn it. I'm so poisoned by Scrog, I heard tea and automatically filled in the at the end.
Yeah,
There's the scent of teeth. What?
the scent of teeth.
Shut the fuck up, Scrog.
You are greeted by a rather unimpressive middle-aged man. He is human, and
He's dressed like a butler.
he is dressed in a pink tutu.
Oh, amazing.
Whoa.
Oh my god, it's like a maid cafe.
How happy does he look to be here?
He does not look happy at all.
Oh.
And you enter it, and he goes, "Welcome to singers and songwriters.
Good day,
Right
fine
this
sir."
way, please."
Yeah, I like to think that, yeah. Ren just instantly, like, full summer again.
Is this like
I
a
wish I
like
could
a
change
like
on
a
a dime,
full
but-
restaurant, or is it just a bakery?
Well, yeah.
It is a restaurant-style bakery.
Oh wow.
Oh, I am summer, so no, we're good.
well, yeah, but before you were kind of, like, more muted. And now it's just, like, full.
Oh yeah, now it's back. I'm shinier than ever.
He leads you to a booth on the side of the near the stage where the live music is occurring. On stage, believe it or not, is a water genasi.
God damn it.
Playing
She's taking up
playing
her little
music that
piece of paper.
would be reminiscent of sea life,
So like
To the
a
sea.
shanty.
like a
To
shanty.
the sea.
Do-do-do-do.
No, clearly she's playing the
Glaring.
conch.
Of
course.
All hail the almighty conch.
All hail
One
the
thing that
conch.
kind of strikes you guys as interesting is
All hail
that this
the
water
conch.
genasi looks almost identical to Orca.
What?
Is this a female or a male?
This is a female.
Orca is high key glaring at her. Just automatic.
Like, if Orca wasn't sitting there with you, you could swear this was Orca.
Is this
Same.
somebody
Yeah, the-
who's?
Twin?
I was gonna say, is this somebody wearing Orca's face?
It's entirely possible, I suppose.
As somebody who does a lot, who like mirroring and mimicking is something she does. Does this just look like somebody being Orca? It's not actually somebody
Make
who
an
looks
investigation
identical?
check.
I would also like to check that, as I am really good at that.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not. Thank
absolutely can.
God.
Orca's just glaring. She doesn't like this.
Trying to
This is
think
irritating
if
as
there's-
shit.
I like to think that Hane doesn't even realize that that's what you guys are seeing, because he sees this person for what they really are.
Oh my god.
Yes,
So, Elias is gonna make a different kind of investigation check and go over and introduce himself.
God, they're on
performing.
stage.
Yeah. Yeah, you walk up on stage and immediately get tackled by the stage presence.
By the legions of security guards.
Yeah,
Elias is
who escort you off the stage and say, "Don't do that
Yeah.
again."
Hey, man. You met a signpost, alright? What am I supposed to say?
The hell
They
kind
point
of
to the
bakery
variety
is
of
this?
signs that are on the stage.
I don't read any of those languages.
the variety of signs posted that as you look at them, suddenly display your face and don't fucking do that.
Oh my god.
That sign can't stop me because I can't read.
This can
This individual is definitely shrouding themselves from their true identity.
Right, because I remember you saying that the fire Ganassi was also not a humanoid,
Correct.
but that was the only one that I met before. The
Yep.
others met the other two when I wasn't there or
This
unconscious.
is the same
Yep.
one, just looking different now.
Possible.
Maybe could have been the same one all like every single time.
It could have been.
But this is only the second time I've run into a Ganassi besides Orca.
The mystery.
Yeah.
Sorry, I spent a long time putting that topic to bed.
It's okay.
What are you guys looking at?
There's a disgustingly ugly Janazi on the stage.
Really?
Okay.
Oh no, I think she's kind of nice looking.
Well, Bart looks at the Genasi on stage, looks at Orca, and there's just like a slight sympathy in his eyes of just like, oh.
Well, I can
Okay.
tell it seems to be some kind of disguise. Why would they want themselves to look ugly if they're performing? You would think they'd want a favorable appearance.
They
performing.
do look fake. I think this is a very subjective thing. Like I feel like you're being a little hard on her.
Hane, I don't think I'm ugly. I just don't like my face on them.
Wait, they have your face?
Yes, they have.
Oh yeah, actually no, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Oh,
Elias is like,
weird.
no wonder I'm hard right now.
Oh,
God.
Down.
I can't get up from this
Back.
table.
No. Rounded.
I didn't say that. Just want to make that clear. Those are not
you
words that
didn't.
came out of my
I'm
mouth.
not.
I know.
I'm yelling
Josh
at
can't
White
help
Josh
himself.
right now.
Really a white Josh.
Well, we can't interrupt their performance, so I guess we will simply wait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for some
that's
yes,
kinda-
that would be the smart
That's
thing
kind of
to do.
fucked up.
I mean, it could literally have just be somebody who saw Orca in the street and is just deciding to borrow her
Hello?
face.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi. That was weird. Just everything
back.
went quiet for like a second and a half there for me.
Oh no.
Good old
You're good.
Discord.
Yeah. Yeah. Good old technology.
The discordant Discord.
I mean, if we want to make this a party, I can also look like Orca right now.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Please
Add a
don't
whole
do
other.
that.
You're making get to the mix.
The nerve of them.
I mean, 3 orcas doesn't sound that bad.
Orca stands up.
So we
do we
can't
know how
cause.
long? Do we know how long this show is gonna end? I mean, how long the show's
We
gonna
have
start?
no idea.
No,
No,
idea,
we just got here. Orca, sit down. Don't get us kicked out of the nice bakery.
Fine, but I'm gonna figure out who they are. They're looking like me. We can't both look like the same. What the hell is that?
Don't.
I mean, when you think about it, there's only so many ways a face can look, right? I mean, a
Don't-
couple of people are bound to look alike.
I don't exactly think they're going to be willing to tell you regardless, but I suppose that's your prerogative.
It is.
Well, I guess this is my question. Like, if you let's say this person was just another water Ganassi, and they just happened to look that much like you, are you also going to fight that person?
Yes.
Oh, Elias, are you saying all water Genasi
Okay,
look
well,
the
no,
same?
I asked the question, she answered it. She's being consistent. I've got no other questions from here.
But did you hear what?
Questions, Your Honor.
Did you hear what Joe said?
Are you saying that all water Genasi look the same?
No, I'm saying in the specific scenario where we came across a water Ganassi that just so happened to also look exactly like Orca.
The answer is
Look,
yes.
I got a lot of water Ganassi friends, alright?
Oh God.
Mel
don't
is
use
now
that
looking
line.
around for like the waiter or whoever to come up to interrupt this.
Yeah, the
No, I picture like off in the corner just drinking tea and just watching us. Just like
You know what? I
nah,
would not blame them.
a
Just gives you the polite wave of like, please keep this going.
Yeah.
a young woman approaches the table. She looks to be anywhere from about 20 to 25. And she comes over and she goes, "Hi, I'm Kate. I will be your barista slash baker slash waitress today. Would you like anything to drink, or do you want to just hang out, listen to music?
I'll
Want any
have
baked goods?
I'll have a marshmallow coffee. And I had a question about the singer up on the stage.
Oh lord.
Okay, yeah.
I've
Very
never
striking
heard of.
resemblance.
Yeah,
I had
that we are.
The malice in that, yeah.
I was about to say so much vitriol.
Yeah, we are.
Be easy, she just works here.
Yeah, she's just a waitress.
She just takes a deep breath and she says, "Well, I have never heard her music before, and I'm curious. What's her name?"
We don't actually have a name for her. They're just performers that come in and set up in the morning and typically go. There's 3 of them, so she's here, and then there's 2 gentlemen on the 2 upper floors as well.
Are they a
Kind of
traveling
a strange
group?
establishment you got running here.
Oh, they're not a
Well,
group as far as I know. They typically come in around different times.
Oh, well, okay, so they live here.
They
Interesting.
do, well, they live in town, is my guess.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, this is the first day that she's been here performing, so
Good to know. Thank you.
yeah, anybody's welcome to come in and perform as long as the stage is not taken.
Alrighty. Can we just get like a pot of like peppermint tea also for the table? That'd be
Yeah, of course.
grand.
Marshmallow
nope.
coffee and peppermint tea.
Actually, 1, could you make sure it's extra marshmallows in that coffee? And
Thank
2,
you.
just like maybe that'll help. Also, not peppermint, but do you happen to carry fire fiddle tea?
Fire fiddle.
Mhm.
It's hard to come by in this area, but sure we have maybe some supply left from our last holiday with it.
Okay, that would be wonderful. 1 of those.
Okay.
2 questions.
Yeah.
1, do you have any Dreamleaf tea?
Dreamleaf, unfortunately, we haven't been able to get.
I'm not surprised. No one ever has any of that. Could you just get me some parchment then, actually, and a quill and some ink? I'd appreciate it.
Yes, if you look toward the window, by the windowsill, there is parchment and ink, and in case we are dealing with clients who can't speak. That is right.
Oh, excellent. Very accommodating. I like that. Very, very forward thinking. I appreciate
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
Oh, and a pie.
Excellent.
Yes, what
Pie.
kind of pie?
Chocolate.
Do you have blueberry?
No.
We have blueberry, yes. We have chocolate. We have chocolate cream.
I'll have a chocolate cream
Chocolate
pie.
cream collective shudder.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Oh, God.
A chocolate cream, I think I heard.
Yes.
Blueberry, yeah, okay.
The blueberry as well for me, please.
Blueberry as well, okay. Do you want any additional spices mixed in with them, or just plain?
What do you mean by spices?
Well, we can add cinnamon.
Mm.
Huh. Could I, in my chocolate cream pie, do you have strawberries you can put in it as well?
We do have a strawberry glaze we can put over the top.
That would be delicious. No
Put
cinnamon, but
Small chunks of
strawberries.
strawberry in there as well.
Perfect.
Absolutely. Anybody else?
Apple cinnamon, please.
Apple cinnamon, perfect. It's my favorite, actually.
She does the thing where she sort of like points to like her brain and then like points at Kate, like yeah.
All right.
Do you just? Sorry, 1 question, Kate, before you go. Do you just work here, or because that's
Oh,
a lot
I-
of hats to wear for an employee?
No, I own the restaurant.
Singer, I
Yeah.
guess if you have your uncle's last name. Pleasure to meet
Unfortunately.
you. Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything, but it's wonderful to meet you.
You've met him, you know the man.
Yeah.
Twice in 1 day.
Twice too many.
Well, he did
Yeah.
recommend us to come
That's the-
here, so you know,
Yeah, he's supposed to do that.
Well, he's doing it, so small
How-
silver lining,
I-
grass is greener, half glass half full.
I'm assuming this woman just looked exhausted at the mention of her uncle.
Yeah, her demeanor changes entirely.
Yeah. It goes from like customer service to just like nah, fuck this shit.
I'll tell you what. As a thank you for putting up with him and for coming here, pies are on the house. You still have to pay for the drinks, but you don't have to pay for the pies. And I'll bring out a few for everybody. That way, we're not playing favorites.
Wonderful. Thank you.
I
Nice of you.
greatly appreciate that.
If I saw correctly, this gentleman also did attempt to get on stage. Don't do that while people are performing.
I was informed that was a no-no by the
You-
muscular gentleman.
You are more than welcome to ogle the performers from a distance if that's what you're trying to do, but don't go near them when they're playing. We've had a few incidents in the past. We're not talking about it anymore. Just give them their space. Lots of broken instruments and people with concussions, so we're not
Lot of
doing that
ice.
anymore.
Turning into an
Say
incident.
no more.
Orca's.
I've got something I
glaring
need
at
to go
him.
take care of anyway, so my ogling will have to recur later. And Elias goes up to he doesn't explain this to anyone, but he goes to start writing a letter.
She should be done here in probably about 15 minutes with her current set. If you want to ask her questions or anything like that, she will stop playing and her instrument gets put away. So you can approach the stage at that point.
Thank you. I definitely will be doing that.
Okay. We do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kate.
Thank you, Kate.
You're all very welcome. And she heads behind the counter, and you hear the various machines beginning to do their thing.
Ren just like sighs happily. She's just like, fire fiddle.
Love you.
A particular positive memory for you, or just
It's just so good.
What if it
I'll let
tastes
you
like?
try it. It's amazing. It's both like it's spicy a little bit. It's got like a kick to it. Actually, I wouldn't even call it spicy. It's just heat. Heat on top of the heat of tea. And it's just so warm. It feels like sunshine in your mouth, I guess. Sunshine and like sparkles in your mouth.
just makes me think it's like just pure capsaicin in it. Like I know you said it's not spicy, it's just like warmth, but like
Yeah.
just like sip. Ha!
Get your mouth all tingly. Oh, it's so yummy.
Orca just kind of nods. Okay, then.
I don't know about all the sparkles and rainbows, but it is a good tea.
Orca nodding, half paying attention, half lost in the thoughts of potential
Rage.
violence in her head.
Occasionally, it's good for a hangover too.
Yeah, it's one of those kinds. It's one of those
Yeah.
teas that people normally mix alcohol with, and then in the morning you simply stop with the alcohol and just keep with the tea, and it's a nice consistent. It helps.
100% agree. Ember sells that quite often.
Yeah.
That
Fair enough.
Many nights I don't remember after too much fire fiddle.
Same.
Fair enough.
Which means none for Orkan.
Orca's just looking at the stage, just watching. and
Angrily.
listening.
No violence in the nice bakery.
Angry.
Very Lucifer painting with the eyes.
Alright, a few minutes later, Kate would return with the drinks and drop them off for you.
Look, Orca, extra marshmallows.
I think it's like a fairly large size mug, and then it's just like a good like 2 inches of marshmallow on top.
And then there's a
I
small
think
bag
just
of
one
marshmallows to go
enormous
with it.
marshmallow.
Extra marshmallows on the side.
That's good.
Orca
That's-
just like eats the marshmallows whole.
Just really, really angrily. Like, I've never seen someone decimate a marshmallow like that before.
Yeah, just the
Yeah.
epitome of just like angry, like legs are crossed, very like withdrawn together, just glaring.
The pies will be done soon. I'll bring those out when they're ready.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As she's walking away, I'm like, this place is amazing. I love it.
I wonder if we're gonna love it when we see the bill.
I mean,
We don't have to pay for the
wait.
pie, so.
We don't have to pay for the price. You're right. You're right.
So unless she's rocking like the most insane markup on fucking tea and coffee we've ever seen. She's like leaves in water, 10 gold.
I mean, depending.
Yeah, short
I
while
went to like
later.
a concert hall once, and I got charged like $12 for a hot chocolate that was literally hot milk and chocolate sauce. Like I literally watched them combine those two things and hand it to me. So don't be surprised if that happens.
Yeah. I mean, this is a bakery first. It just also has live music. But even then, fair.
The pies come out before the music stops. She sets down a variety of pies. Definitely a few extras in there that you didn't ask for. Like there's a strawberry cream pie.
Is there a mixed nut pie?
There's not a mixed nut pie.
Pineapple
Thank
crab? Steak and
Nope.
strawberry?
Nope.
Damn. Spam?
Nope.
I don't
Nope.
even
No
wanna-
meat pies.
I don't even want to think about like a pineapple. Like, no. Pineapple.
Elias would come back to the table shortly before the pies arrive.
She does also bring out a coconut cream pie as well.
Okay.
Do
never
they have a
mind.
berry and bacon pie? That's the question.
oh.
No.
I mean, there is a world where that could actually not be bad.
Ren has slid the apple cinnamon one like directly in front of her. She's like,
This one's mine. No touching. Fuck off.
like a dragon with her horde. Like, no.
The question is, are you hoarding that for the crust or are you hoarding that for the pie?
Yes.
¿Por qué no los dos?
You would say, yeah, because I was saying, if you're about to waste perfectly good apple cinnamon pie in front of me, I may have to leave.
Oh, no, what a shame.
Orca grabs her pie and just angrily is just sticking her fork in it.
I'm not saying you'd care that I'd leave. I'm just saying I can't watch a pie be disrespected like that.
I might be craving pie, but it's not apple pie. Pie one is always out of season.
Is it Pylance?
What?
What?
Pylance. You know, Pylance
I-
pie.
Nuts.
Oh.
Okay. I
yeah,
got pie nuts.
Yeah.
I do like me some pie nuts.
Oh.
I'm more a fan of cashews myself.
Cashews.
Oh.
Cashews.
Gesundheit?
Right?
Bless you. Nice, Joe.
Jesus. Anyways.
All right. Yeah, you guys eat the pie. It's pretty fucking good.
Wait, before I bite into my pie, I ask Hane, I'm like, what is the pie
What is the
soul
pie?
smell like?
What is the pie? Yeah. What is the pie saying to you?
I will vibe check the pie.
It's pie.
Tell me,
You just
Okay.
tell me with your smelly eyes.
You gotta make sure, okay?
It's saying,
Saying eat me.
I'm delicious. Please eat me.
Oh, don't mind if I do. No.
Yeah, it is some of the best. It's not the best pie, but it is some of the best pie that you've had. The really downside to it is the crust. It's not that good.
Oh no. Oh no.
So we just need to bring them together.
We need to merge them into one.
It's the best of both worlds.
What you're saying is this flesh golem we were talking about earlier is going to be made out of the two pie
No.
makers.
No. Pieces will be crafted by something else.
Hopefully spite.
It's gonna be.
I mean,
this,
it could be.
It's gonna be this imposter on the stage. Is what's gonna happen.
Listen, man, if Wolfheart dies, I could play another Necromancer. I'm not going to, but I could.
All right. Well, we enjoy our.
Well, yeah, we wait for this performance to end.
Yeah.
In the while we're doing this, we're also all continuously telling Orca, you cannot beat this person up and do not threaten them with a weapon. Don't get in shit. Like,
You can definitely beat her up. She can't take you. She's got nothing on you. I guarantee it.
Shut
Her
the
arms
fuck
are
up.
noodles.
Says the one that went and headed up on stage to go talk to her.
It's only a few minutes after you get your pie that the performance ends, and she puts away her instrument.
Orca, she claps her hands.
we corral Orca into the booth. We don't let her out.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I picture us doing that, and then just some of us slip over as Orca just slips down under and crawls out. Like a fucking gremlin. God damn it.
And Elias
Orca
just says,
like-
check please.
Orca begins walking towards her. Very, very full of purpose. She's trying to be as intimidating as possible. Doesn't want to show any hesitation, nothing.
I do not want to get kicked out of this establishment, so I run and follow Orca.
Alright, yeah, you approach the stage where the instrumentalist is putting away their gear.
They're instrumentals.
Yeah. Their equipment, if you will.
Is that how you're
Like
really gonna
Smash.
fucking say it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Oh,
Excuse me?
Krista, do you expect anything more from Josh?
I shouldn't, but sometimes I do.
Orca comes up behind her and taps her on the shoulder.
Yeah, you are lit up on the stage, you tap her on the shoulder, and she stands up and turns around, looking you in the eye, and just says, Well, if I didn't know any better myself, I would be surprised that artwork can leave the walls.
Oh.
Like, oh my god. Huh? Just called you a piece of art. I imagine Orca gets flustered at herself. Like,
Is Orca getting rizzed by herself?
yeah.
Yes.
He's like, I was about to
It
fight
is,
her,
yeah.
but now I'm having feelings.
Orca's not getting rizzed. Orca just kind of looks at them, walks a step forward, and kicks her in the shin.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Alright.
Oof, ooh,
Make-
okay.
Make an attack roll with your strength modifier.
I will then
Looking for
also be
attack.
grabbing Orca after.
Where's the attack?
It would just make a. You could do a strength check technically.
Gotcha.
Add your
Sorry,
proficiency.
I'm just like, I
Yeah.
There it is. Okay.
This can only go well.
And then with your proficiency modifier, it'd be +3 for 14. Your attack misses.
My cake misses.
She just scoots her leg back, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, she just like slightly moves her leg, and she's like, "That's not very nice."
Yeah,
Correct.
I grab onto
Sorry.
Orca.
Who are you? Why do you look like me?
I didn't realize that looking like somebody else was a crime.
It's not a crime. Doesn't mean you shouldn't do it.
Maybe I wanted to look attractive.
I was half expecting, I've always looked like this. What do you mean? Why do you look like me?
You're the fire Janazi from Out Knock, aren't you?
I'm not sure who that is.
Okay. And it's just like Pat's Orca is just like, okay, let's stop throwing out every single accusation we can think of. Hi, listen, she just doesn't appreciate her face being used. Not everybody does. I get it. It's fun sometimes to just swap around. What she's trying to do is ask you nicely if you could maybe not face. Right, Orca? And I like pinch her.
Orca just glares and says, yeah, and turns her head.
I
red
will
skies.
point out too that the entire time that you spoke to Orca 2.0, she did not blink.
Nice.
That's creepy.
Can I do it to detect evil, or divine sense?
You can do a divine sense.
All
I'm
right.
also going to detect magic just because I can. Because it's
Okay.
free.
Yeah, there's no magic in the area, and they are not Fey Fiend undead.
I'm gonna enjoy my pie before we get kicked out.
Yeah.
While talking to Wolfram, be like, so what are the golden whoever the fucks are here still, right? Is that what we figured out?
How does? Well, I mean, the only thing we know is that Buck said that he saw them like a few days ago, but like, that could have changed in the intervening time. That's what we're going to go ask before.
Mm.
I'm
This
going
is
to
really
use
good pie.
I'm going to use a skill so I can mimic trait on the person that's in front of me, and because I can pick up their like accent, verbal tics, mannerisms, if you will. By mannerisms, I'm just going to pick up not blinking,
Okay.
so that I too we will engage in an unblinking staring
That's
contest.
fucking weird.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't like that.
You stare at each other for a long time without blinking.
Yeah,
No,
I'm just
that's
like
so
Just
weird.
staring at the both of you, just like, I don't like whatever. I don't like what. She's just kind of like pushing on Ren, like, what are you doing? Stop that.
you can only choose to not like one thing. Do you want to not like the staring or not like someone else wearing your face? Choose.
I don't like them
Is that
not
how
having
that
my
works?
face. Continue as you were. As you were.
Look, I realize she came off very heavy-handed. She's just not used to this. And I sort of gesture to all of this other person, encapsulating sort of like them wearing Orca as like a second skin. And she's just very uncomfortable. And please, stop wearing her face, right, Orca? Please. And I pinch her again, a little bit harder this time.
It would be in our best interest if you were to do
Oh.
so, please.
It sounds like it's more in your best interest.
Mine, yours, ours. Who knows?
You just think to yourself, there's a reason why you get along with Elias so well, Orca. It's all so clear to me now.
Because neither of you have a fucking off switch.
Just like, Jesus fucking
More,
Christ.
more accurately, it's a binary switch. There's no modulation. It's either full or nothing.
Really good. I mean, what do you need? What else do you need? Why do you need a third
Elias
option?
did ask for the check, so now Mel's just like, with that one's just, is Kate coming back with that check? I think we should.
No, she's like, I'm staying in here.
You know what? I can't even blame her.
Yeah. She's just
So-
like leaning against the counter, just like, oh boy.
Can I
My
get a
best
box for my
interest.
pie?
Why, with whatever disguise I can use to make money.
Doesn't mean you should use my face. My face is mine alone.
It is, and it just so happens that your face attracts a lot of people.
Hmm.
They're not wrong,
Sounds like you're-
Orca. You do attract quite a lot of attention.
A weird amount of attention for someone who's not looking for it.
Yeah, it's like you give off like there's like an aura you give off that's screaming like,
Hey, come flirt
come
with
in,
me.
please come and just engage in some form of like discussion with me, even if like just anything you want, just talk to me. Really, I don't know what it is.
People often don't get to interact with the more rare individuals of the world.
Well, see, you say that, and now Ren's like getting into conversation with this person, like, but everyone that we've really gotten like known or like seen come and talk to her have also been Ganassi, so like, you know, they just kind of like they're equally rare, you
They
know?
flock to each other.
That could be it. Maybe you're like magnetic, you know? Not actually, but you know.
Or they see somebody that's similar to them and decide that that person's more likely safe to talk to than somebody that they don't know.
Oh, she is not safe to talk to, so that's just really unfortunate for them.
Unfortunate for them.
What do you mean I'm not safe to talk to?
Orca,
You
you
come
stormed
off as
up on
kind of
this.
a bitch.
Yeah, that's it.
Say that again?
Sorry, I'll be louder. You come off as kind of a bitch.
Well, good thing I wasn't trying to impress you.
Yeah, there's just the quiet. Oh boy.
Orca.
Mel just
Okay,
like
here.
climbs out from the booth and like walks up to the counters. Yeah, hey, can we go ahead and pay for a thing?
Can we get the bill?
Yeah, I
Okay,
just
like-
hand Mel
yeah, it's
some
right
money.
here.
I'm like, here, pay for my stuff quick.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no, I was just gonna pay for all of it so we can just.
Yeah, your bill comes out to 4 silver.
Oh, that's.
Yeah. I picture Elias just like puts like some gold down. I'll just take it and start walking up to the counter, not knowing
Yeah.
that Mel's already paid for it.
Oh.
Yeah, I just like I throw 2 gold up there. I'm just like, okay, I got a situation to deal with.
Yeah.
Just walk up. I just walk up to Orca. I just kind of like very gingerly just like put my hands on her shoulder. I'm like, dear, could we leave? I guarantee that Bluebell is gonna handle this situation super duper well, and we don't even need to worry. Like this isn't even a problem. You and me can go talk about something else, something way more fun than this. Let's go outside.
Hey God, I'm
Orca
so
just-
sorry. You said 4 silver.
4 silver.
Oh, okay. Listen, someone has to have a normal conversation in this bullshit going on.
Yeah. We'll probably just walk up and just give you the gold, not knowing you've
Orca.
paid, not really caring. So basically, you just get a net gain of 1 gold, 6 silver.
Orca's just
Fuck
glaring at the double, just waiting to hear their reaction.
She's not staring at you, she's staring at Ren.
I really think it's time to
This one-
to leave.
The Water Genasi gets angry, but the elf, she has witty words. I like this one.
The
I like your words, funny man.
I like your words,
the
magic
Orca
man.
clone shifts into an Eladrin.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Um,
is it me?
it is not you.
Oh.
However, you
Oh,
recognize this form
Shit. Yeah,
as the
yeah, Eladrin, but not oh no.
Played myself.
the Orca clone shifts into one of the many Feywild bounty hunters.
Oh
Myself again. Keep happening.
And you can still tell that this person is disguising themselves.
Alright.
Wait, what?
Whose face you wearing now? Whose face is that?
I'm not sure.
How'd you come up with it then?
Found it.
Found it where?
Wandering the roads.
Hmm.
You just happened
Bluebell,
to
why
find
you
an
look like you've seen a
Eladrin
ghost?
wandering the roads. She doesn't look like she's seen a ghost. She's just still unblinking, staring.
What was your question?
I said you just found an Eladrin wandering the roads.
Well, a group of them, but this was the ugliest.
That's fair. It isn't really a good face. I see why you picked Orcas. Orcas is much better.
Much more attractive.
Much more attractive. This wouldn't have gotten. This is not. This you would not be popular with this one at all.
I feel gross being an elf.
Why are you
That's a
flirting?
little far. I don't know why we
God
gotta take it to
damn
that
it.
place.
I almost had an immediate response, and that's the wrong character for it. You fucking should.
It's not for everybody.
Are you not offended? I'm a little offended by that. I don't particularly care for that.
Do you happen to know which road
Ren,
in
make
particular?
a wisdom save.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
sure.
And so it begins.
Ah, yes, the +1 to the wisdom.
Uh-oh.
Oh wow,
Hey.
17.
Oh, just barely fail.
Uh,
Wait, is it a spell?
Yeah, it is a
God
spell.
damn.
Oh. Hmm.
Wait, what?
Is
I'm
it a
not
spell?
comfortable having spells cast at me. I will counterspell.
All right. You counterspell, and he counterspells.
Oh, you motherfucker. Damn it.
Counterspell. No.
You feel somebody
Karl shoots him with a gun.
poking around in your mind,
Oh,
Oh God.
I don't like that at all.
Oh, good.
and
Like
he just says, "Oh,
Wait, does their counterspell instantly counter mine?
yes."
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah. Even if it's a base level counterspell, your counterspell's still a 3rd level, so it.
Yep. Same level.
Okay. So I'm having this.
You know who I am.
Who you
At least
are, or
in
who
this
the
form.
face you're wearing? Yeah.
This face. You don't know their name, but you recognize them.
No. Who is it?
Hence why I was curious what road you found them on.
West of here.
Fuck.
Well.
Direction.
Well, is it?
Still ignoring you.
I go to Mel. I whisper in her like, Mel.
You
Last
drag
person
Orca away?
Yeah, I drag Orca with me. I'm like, Orca, you can't stay here anymore.
This has moved on past you now.
What is
Yeah.
Mel
How many-
doing? I'm sorry. What?
I need you to go ask Bluebell who that other elf is, because she won't tell me.
Oh, is she still mad at you?
Yeah, she is. I think it's gonna be a thing for a while.
That seems like a question for later.
I'll ask a mystery friend here. How many of them were there?
12.
12?
Fuck.
Wow, they've really upped their game. Last time it was only like 5.
I don't know the significance of these numbers.
That's all right.
I don't know
They
what
all-
numbers are.
Did they all sort of look the same as this one, who I'm assuming is Summer-esque?
This one is actually winter-esque.
Oh no!
Oh, that's worse.
Oh.
Why is that worse?
They're not gonna be happy when they kill you.
Ah.
I mean, they could just be a sad person.
It's just generally worse because winter is, I think, generally seen as a more serious quote-unquote court.
I was like, I don't understand the guess.
I don't know insofar as the theology of or the way that this Feywild works. That's all Tori. I'm just assuming it's worse.
all of them, all 12 winter, or looking like that.
No.
Oh.
3 of each.
Oh no, that's bad.
They assembled a task force. What happened? That long?
Holy shit!
What
They-
did you do?
They appeared to
Good
be
question.
discussing some important activity. I didn't get close enough to understand it.
Yeah, Mel
Activity?
does walk up with her cup of tea and just kind of like is standing there for a second. Just
What's up, Doc?
everything good?
I just look over at her and I'm like, it's fine. This is a disguise. It's not
What?
actually them.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you were good.
I'm fine. For now, I'm fine.
He looks over at you, Mel. Just says, Galishtar.
Hey, no taking her face. The kid.
I don't want it. People are a little off-put by it up here.
But people are weird about those.
If I were south, they would be more interested in it. But here, hard to tell
Blur.
them from human.
Fine. But
Not
even if
exotic
you go
enough.
down south, no using her face.
I prefer more exotic people.
totally fine.
Sorry for not being more exotic.
I'm definitely assuming that this conversation is being held low enough that it's not carrying through the.
They're not
Yeah.
screaming. Now that
Yeah.
Orca's gone, yes, it's no longer a shouting
yeah.
match.
Yeah, it's definitely just like Wolfart's definitely like, I don't know if I should intervene or not, and so he's just like staying back. He's just like, I don't know what's happening. Should I be ready for violence? Should I not be ready for violence? I don't know.
Mel is just
Gun, no
chilly,
gun,
like
gun, no
drinking her
gun.
tea, and just like turns around, looks at him, and is like, "It's fine."
You said you didn't hear anything more than them preparing for an event, getting ready for an event, you said? Talking about an event?
I didn't hear any of it. I just saw that they were comparing notes on something. Assumed it was important.
Oh, okay. How far out? West?
Well, at that time, it was roughly 2 days travel from Ice Meet. So, it was a ways.
Oh.
And that was a few weeks ago.
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
Time they could be closer or further away.
Yeah, it's like, what direction were they going in? Probably have no idea, because you didn't stick around. Well, again, sorry for my friend. She's just a little sensitive about her face, you know, and her everything. To her, it's
Hasn't
hers.
she ever heard that imitation is the best form of flattery?
You know, from where she grew up, probably not. If I had to guess, she's probably actually never heard that saying before, or not directed at her, anyways. If just make some changes in the future, you know, just a little bit, so it's not like so identical, and it's probably fine. I really don't want to have to stop her from. If we ever happen to come
violence
across you
again.
again, like next time, she probably won't. That was probably her being nice, if we're being honest. Which I have to talk to her about that. But you know, for everyone's.
I'm sure you'll see me again.
Somehow I both want to and don't want to. Like I'm excited, but I'm not. You know that kind of feeling.
I want to know what you're all about, but at the same time, you're fucking weird, and I don't like it.
Yeah, it's like I like the vibe, but it's freaking me out. But I kind of dig it, you know. So
I like
Mystery
being scared.
vibe.
yeah. So
He shifts to transform into a red tiefling. The
Oh.
same one that you had fought in the house.
Hey,
And just says, I have more information. I'll see you soon. And gives you a wink and picks up his instrument again. At which point the bodyguards step up onto the stage and go, alright, time to step down.
I'm going to leave this person with their secrets because they're fun. Yes, I like this. I get off the stage.
Yeah, like they step away. I think Wolfart probably wasn't paying attention when the transformation happened. Looks back and just like,
And then, yeah, the tiefling would shift back after you step off into something similar to Orca.
But
Still large enough,
noticeably
just
enough
not-
different.
yeah.
Legally distinct orca.
Yeah.
Same hairstyle, different face.
Ah, there you go. That's fine.
Nose is huge.
well,
I dropped the not blinking and blink my eyes a couple times really hard, like, oh, I forgot how weird that is.
Oh, weird what is.
Not blinking for that long.
Can those up?
I can do it if other people can do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not very many people that are able to, so it always kind of oh my god, it's just, and she's just like, her head's like like kind of like lifting her eyes up a little bit, just be like, oh, what the heck, and blinking over and over again, like, go try.
Yeah, no,
No.
that's fair.
So
This
can we
one's
like just copy like any trait someone has like that? This weird thing like that?
I can do a bunch of different kinds of
So-
things. Yes, Mel.
who was the elf person, whatever they shifted into?
Oh, someone from home. We don't exactly have. Well, we've never really met, but not the best relationship, I guess.
How do you not have a relationship and don't know them?
Oh, it's from who they come from, who they're working for, I guess. Those people I don't have the best relationship with.
Do we have to worry about them coming for you / us?
Oh, you guys are fine. Me, it depends if they ever find me, but I'm,
Felt like how you paused on that.
pause on what? I'm one very small needle in a very large haystack.
You don't underestimate Zeal to find the needle.
I do have to hand it to them. Their group has grown. So my needle is slightly larger, but it's fine.
The needle is larger, or the haystack is smaller? It's that's minutia. We don't need to worry about that.
Did you already pay? Do we have to pay?
No,
I-
we've paid.
You were paid, yeah.
Oh. I wanted to talk to Kate before we go, because that was wonderful. And I go over to the counter.
That's fine. Hane, do you think we should probably start heading back? Form Buck of his. New position, I guess.
Oh god, he's dead again.
Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you talking to me?
Yeah. Wolfhard is just like, do you think we should start heading back so we can go tell Buck about his new
Oh
appointment?
yeah. If you guys are done eating.
Oh, yeah.
They're all like at the door, like in.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I flag down Kate at the counter.
Yeah, she would come over.
Hi, Kate. I just wanted to say, one, the tea was excellent. Thank you very much. Hopefully, you
course.
still have some fire fiddle left for the next happy customer.
I have a small supply.
That's wonderful. Second, where did you learn to bake? Self-taught, books.
I've had a lot of privileges in life. So my family actually had a chef growing up who taught me most how to cook. Of course, before I started this business, I also decided to learn a little bit from Mud Pie Maggie. Learned about things that I shouldn't do, mostly, and it was a good learning experience.
So I have also been to Mud Pie Mag. I'll be completely honest with you. Essentially, we had to do a little bit of digging on your uncle asked us to because people were getting a little bit sick from some of the pies. Turns out it's just pretty average, not, malicious in any way food poisoning.
Oh, that's too bad. I wonder what happened.
Was that genuine?
Make an insight check.
Oh god, wisdom was so low. Ah.
Hard to tell if it was genuine or not, but given what you've seen as far as interaction goes, it appears genuine.
Okay, it's not. It doesn't. No, like hints of like mean girl.
There's
Okay.
no malice in her voice.
Okay. Well, honestly, I think a lot of it probably just comes down to like not being taught properly. I don't think Maggie probably had a chef growing up. Not everyone, as fortunate as you. Not that that's your fault. However, and this is not to come. I don't want to come across as mean or as being aggressive or anything in any way. Or like
Oh God, you're
ex-
about to be that customer, aren't
an
you?
extreme critic. I ignore Elias. But your pie filling, probably the best I've ever had. Amazing. The apple cinnamon was great, and the few bites I got to have of some other people's was phenomenal.
Thank you.
The one thing that, and there's literally only the one thing that Maggie has on your pie, legitimately one, is the crust. I
Yeah,
don't know
she
if you've
does do
ever-
a really good crust.
She really
I haven't
does.
been able to replicate it. It seems so simple, yet I can't seem to perfect it.
I think it's what. Did she ever tell you it's because it was like made from the heart, in that like really bold way?
Yeah, I've heard that a few times.
I feel like it's that. I feel like there's just some kind of like pizzazz she puts into it that is hard to replicate or
Gotta
impossible.
be a technique
maybe?
thing.
Yeah. So, big bold idea here, as I feel like maybe consideration could be had to combine your two amazing talents into what would be a super pie. Like the pie of all pies.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Does that succeed?
Yeah.
Cool. I get to be like Mike now every time I do something. Is that did I fail?
yeah. Does that succeed? No, I re-roll it.
Yeah, I realized I could have done that on the insight check, and I completely forgot. But it's fine. I didn't really care about that one anyway.
Yeah, fair.
That does seem like a good idea, actually. I'm sure we can find a way to at least combine our two methods into a greater idea.
And with your talents in filling, you could probably take some of the more eclectic creations that Maggie is so fond of and turn them into something, for lack of a better term, edible.
You're talking about the meat pies.
I can't really speak on the meat pies. I'm a vegetarian. But also, have you ever the mystery pie? The roll of dice and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm
I feel
aware
like
of it.
there's potential there. I feel like it could be a huge seller. It just needs, I feel like, a little bit of tweaking.
She needs to not combine fruit with meat. I've
Essentially.
told her that before. She didn't listen.
I feel like if there was like a ham and pineapple could actually work.
Actually, yeah, that's true. That wouldn't be too bad.
there are some things out there. I feel like between the two of you, it's like I'm trying to remember what the name of this frickin' continent is. God damn it! What is it called? Ascantha. It's Ascantha's best baker. Like you could put Zalfari on the map for pie and the army.
Military base, but hey, they make a mean fucking pie.
I like that idea. I'll speak with her about it. We do have a cordial relationship still.
Might want to do it quick before she gets arrested.
That's wonderful. I don't know how much longer we're going to be in town, but we're staying at I think there's only like one inn in this place, really?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called.
I can't remember the name of it, but
I don't
like
remember
the main one,
I'm sure
when you
there
like
was
come in.
I'm sure there was a name, I just don't remember what it was. Oh, it was like the Armory Inn or something.
I think it's probably like a dwarf. I think the bartender was a dwarf. I can't exactly remember.
He's an orc.
Orc, that's it. I knew it wasn't human. And I was like,
And
yeah.
it is the armory.
The armory, yeah. So, my name is Bluebell. If ever need anything or just, while I'm in town, feel free, come stop by. I'll probably pop in one more time before we leave. if I can. This was really great. I drop a gold on the counter because, tip your waiters.
Sounds great. Yeah, I'll stop by potentially if I get time. Probably go talk to Maggie here this afternoon. I might stop by after that.
Wonderful. Again, love the atmosphere. This place is amazing. Keep it up. I wish you all the success. I will tell everybody about this place everywhere I go.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Word of mouth is how we succeed. I don't like to advertise locations on boards or anything like that, so.
I like that.
You're just leaving a customer base on the table there, but that's on you.
Ignore him. All right, well, have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
I like how with like the back and forth there, people could assume that they're related in some way. Like obviously not sibling, but like distant cousins or some shit.
For who? For Ren and Elias?
Yeah, for Ren Elias. I mean, they're both elfin.
Yeah.
Are you saying all elves look the same?
I'm not saying all elves look the same. It's just I don't think most people have a very clear distinction of what differentiates the different elves.
Fair enough. I think Elias and I do look fairly different.
I know
though.
exactly what makes us different, but the two of us look very different.
No, yeah. That's why I'm saying not like siblings, but like distant cousins or something.
There's probably one of my forms that makes me look more similar, but I don't think Summer is the one that puts me close to Elias at all.
It's probably like winter.
Yeah, probably.
Or like fall. Or
Yes,
autumn,
well, none of you know what spring looks like, so.
Yeah, that's why I said autumn.
Alright, I turn around and head out. I'm like skipping practically. I give a bow to like the butler guy in the tutu on my way out.
I'm sure he gives a very aggravating.
Glares at you on the way out.
Oh.
Well, even if he's glaring, I don't care. Toxic positivity, I give him a gold too.
He puts a smile on his face and
that'll change the mood, yeah.
Yeah, I give him a wink and then leave.
Orca's just being herded out.
Yeah, I guess
Dragged
you
by
will.
Elias, just like, come on. Oh, she doesn't have your face on anymore. It's fine.
Yeah, so there's better things for us to do. There's much better things for us to do. Anything other than you
She's
threatening an employee.
She's still, yeah. They're still wearing my people. All right, that's enough.
All right, and with you guys leaving the singers and songwriters, bakery, and live music, on to the next stint here in Zelfari. We'll end session there.
Woo!
All right.
Sounds good. So I will end the recording here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.